put on lip gloss. I don't need cat hair on top of it.
Don't go full exotic now, hun.
Ew.
No, that's the thing where you have cat ears and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's the
Fair.
cyberpunk way.
Yeah, but like
Everybody opens
this little guy
Sirenscape,
just
right?
wants to put his tail on my
Yeah.
face.
Okay. All right, we'll be live soon.
Okay. No, wants to see the kitty booty.
What happened?
Oh, the cat's like facing its butthole straight towards the camera. So I'm just like, I don't think anyone wants to do that.
We're not gonna get fucking only hands.
Okay, I think you have my awful sense of humor tonight.
I get that years ago in the marriage.
Hey, we are live. What's up, everybody?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good.
Good,
Doing
good. Let me get the volumes right here. Give just a moment for everybody to be able to tune in. We got the chat open, so we're excuse me, we're ready to go. So I guess we'll just jump right into it, considering the fact that Kitty's back. She wants to play. He wants to
Cyberware
play.
Kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we ended the last session pretty much getting. You guys just got done at Kids Night Market. You guys got a bunch of cyberware, and you were heading over to his Ripper dock, which comes as part of the payment, so you don't have to pay extra and such. But yeah, you guys, you're at the Ripper docks. It's in South Night City. Like I said, right nearby where you guys were at the Slammer and his night market back there by the docks. You guys should be able to see the Ripper Dock map. Can you guys see that? Okay,
nice.
Cool. Awesome. Here, I'm going to open up the campaign. Shout out to Sirenscape, who we get all of our sound assets from. I really
Has
love...
the sound started?
No, I'm just starting it now. That's why I was giving them a shout out and just getting into it. So now here we go. Let me know that you guys can all hear it.
I can hear it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's loud.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
you can adjust.
That was
you
loud
can
too.
adjust it. Yeah, go to your player and you can turn it down a little bit. But yeah, we're at the. You guys are at the Ripper docks. You can hear a lot of surgery stuff going on, and things like that. But yeah, you're at the Ripper dock. Let me pull you guys your tokens in there just so you guys have them out here. Why don't you guys take turns? Let me know the things that you had to get installed, because you guys have been here for a while, so you're already getting things done, obviously. I know, Raven, you had the neural processor and the interface plugs, and you were getting
Skinweave.
Skinweave. Yeah, that's right, Skinweave. So that's awesome. So we'll say that you already got that done. And the way Skinweave works, I need to look at the exact way, but I believe that you get that over time, that it's the nanites or whatever that are weaving into your skin. It's not instantaneous. I'm not sure if that's exactly in the description there. You might have it in front of you, but I'm not sure. But
yeah,
we'll
it doesn't say that. It just says it heals itself after you've taken damage.
Yeah, I think when you get it done though, originally how we were reading it, or how we've done it from 2020 is, you'll get it over the course of like a couple weeks or something along those lines.
However you want to do it, yeah.
Yeah, let's just at least say it's
time to heal.
Yeah, it takes about a week for it to all those nanites or whatever they are, those little things that are in your system now to kind of weave around into your skin and such. So we'll just say it's going to take about a week. But you got that in, you got the interface plugs, you got the neural processor, which is important. You're ready to go as far as a smart gun. You just got to get that smart gun link attachment to your weapon, and you're ready to go. So that's great. Hollow, what did you get? What did you pick up?
I got Vanity, so I'm gonna have my metallic parts chromed.
You got the super chrome covering.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, you already got that done. That's great. That was the only install that you were getting, right?
Yeah.
And that adds to your fashion or something, right? And wardrobe?
Yeah, fashion and cool, I think.
Nice.
It's plus 2 to wardrobe and style.
Wardrobe and style, that's what it is. Yeah, so that's awesome. You're looking good. And Coupler, what did you get?
I added the tech scanner to my cybernetic arm. So I'll be losing some empathy or humanity points on that one. So that dropped me down a bit.
Yeah, and anybody watching the live stream, we did go over. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I see Steve from Sirenscapes in the chat and Reservoir Panda. What's up, guys? But yeah, we've worked out humanity and empathy and that sort of stuff in chat. I know as everyone's, getting a little lower. I know on Rio's pretty close to going to need therapy in a little while. Raven's already getting into that point where, you're going to have to play Raven just a little bit colder. I'm going to ask you to role play her, just a little bit more cut and dry, and that empathy dropped enough that you need to get therapy. You're not full blown where you're psycho and cyber psychosis style, but you are definitely have a little bit of attitude and just kind of more cold and calculated.
Okay.
Yeah, so just keep that
Sounds
in
about
mind.
right.
Yeah.
Got a little cocky
Just
with
act
her.
like your mother.
Yeah, exactly.
Other Raven.
Yeah, the other Raven from the previous chap sessions that we did long ago, back years ago. So yeah, on Rio, what did you get as far as what was it?
So I got the Cyber Audio Suite, and then as part of that, I also, assuming the Ripper Doc has it, which is getting an internal agent and Chiron installed.
Yeah, and I worked that out with you in chat too. Yeah, he definitely has that here. If you guys refer to the map on Roll20, you can see the Ripper Doc here. The Ripper Doc guy, he's a pretty old guy. He goes by Doc Z. He says, call me Z. He's pretty worn. You can kind of see that he's been around. You've also noticed while hanging out, he's got some old trauma gear in the back, kind of up on the wall. It doesn't look like it's been worn in a long time, but it looks like maybe it has something to do with his history or past. Other than that, there's a girl that is kind of working in the back. She looks like some type of med tech. She looks like she's repairing cybernetic limbs and cyberware and such. She's introduced herself as Gidget. And then the girl at the front desk, she's just kind of receptionist girl, getting everybody in and organized. And she goes by Trace. But that's who you've all been introduced to. Everybody's pretty much getting their cyberware done. You guys are just about wrapping up.
I'm also getting some EMP threading.
Oh, that's right. Describe that. How's that looking?
Just the the lines across the face that you are made kind of a fashion statement when they got into the scene. So since I'm kind of a fan of Ziggurat and do a lot of work for them, and they're kind of the cross between Facebook and every social media and like Neocorp. I kind of like to emulate that. So
yeah, because he's got that fashion stuff going on with it. So like now you fit into the other people at your court. They all have that kind of vibe, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
And I'm already got the Urban Flash like clothes and everything else, so kind of fits that Urban Flash like idea.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to give Coupler a makeover.
Can't afford it.
Yeah.
It's funny. Yeah, so other than that's great. You got everybody's getting their cyberware done, but at the point that Hollow's getting hers done, Doc Z notices that she's wearing kind of the typical med tech stuff, and probably during some of that Chrome installation, maybe there's certain things that you've said that have kind of triggered him noticing that you have the med tech skills and such. But he asked you, he said, hey, you happen to ever look for work? I mean, I know you guys are from Kid. You're over here from the night market, so I know you're probably cool with certain types of jobs and things, and you can handle that level of stress. Would you ever want a job? I'm always looking for extra help.
Well, let's see. I'm a little bit of taking a sabbatical. My last job went so sour. I don't know. But You seem like a pretty chill guy, but I'll take your card so I can like do it when I'm in a little bit more of like a more in the mood of really getting down and dirty with all the blood and guts and shiny bits.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be blood and shiny bits, so... And he hands you his card.
Thank you, mate.
But yeah, you guys are pretty much wrapped up unless there's any type of conversation that you want to have with anybody here for any reason.
I do want to ask, just, to Z, how long have you been, working with Kid?
Yeah, I've been with Kid since before Kid was even around. I was working for people that kind of taught him how to get into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can definitely get the vibe from Z that he's been around.
He's been around the block.
Oh yeah, he's an older guy. He's got lots of scars and cyberware done. Like I said, you can see an old school trauma gear kind of up on the back, and it doesn't look like modern trauma gear that you would see. He's definitely old school.
Okay, and there's no other patients here, right? It's just the workers.
Yeah, right now it's the workers and you.
Okay. Do I notice anything from like the other like worker, like you said it was Trace and Gidget?
Yeah.
Like, do they seem like they're just kind of, hanging out, or they seem nervous, or?
No, you can give me a humanity. Give me your human perception. Give me that.
11.
Yeah, I mean, you're not noticing too much, but yeah, they're just working.
Okay.
Trace at the front, she's just deep in paperwork and typing it in and stuff. Gidget's just working on a bunch of looks like a bunch of repairs in the back.
All right. I do have something I want to have my new shiny agent. Not that I couldn't do this before, but I've kind of been reading more on what they can actually do. So I want my agent to look for any like scream sheets or anything of the nature of like trying to investigate, those people that we found, like the sex trafficking, whatever trafficking, images that we found. See if anything pops up of like missing persons.
Okay. Yeah, it searches through. There's not any coming up with the images that you have on the deck from that creepy guy in that list. Nothing really coming up.
Okay. All right. That's all that I was looking at right now.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, if that's it, I think
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask, am I in a room with the Rickberdoc? Is that who's in here? The office I'm in?
No, I mean, I just randomly put you guys around. But honestly, like with the fact that all of you are getting all these different things installed, you guys are here for hours, and you went here right after the night market, so you're here long enough that you can walk around. You can, just wherever you want to place it, and whoever you want to talk to is fine with me.
Yeah, wherever I am, whoever this tech is, I guess, or med tech who's working on me. I just want to casually talk about them, see if they've heard anything about people going missing in the zones, especially the one King was talking about.
Yeah, give me conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason,
For once.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the rolls. It's coming up with your name, but it's coming up blank.
Rolls on mine.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's on mine.
Yeah, that's really
You got an 18 on mine.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me
It's a 24 on mine, I swear.
yeah. Let me see if
No, it's an 18.
Let me see if I can exit and relaunch it real quick.
Yeah, maybe you need to.
Give me 1 second,
restart
guys.
Roll 20.
Sorry, anybody watching. I just want to make sure we get this because otherwise you won't get to see what the rolls are either because it's pulling it from my screen. So just give it a second. And I'm back in.
Got attack.
Let's see. And if it doesn't, For this session, you'll have to just let me know what they are, you know? Okay, it looks like I can see it. You got an 18?
Yes.
Okay, I'm back, baby. We're back. All right, cool. Yeah, what did you want to ask her? What do you want to say? You're having a
I just wanna-
conversation.
Did you see that
asking
roll?
her-
Yeah.
Asking her if she's heard anything about like people going missing in the area, or anything like that. Just casual talk, gossip, and such. Just but probing gently.
Yeah, there has been a big rise in that going on. I mean, we don't deal with a lot of that here, but I've been hearing a lot about that lately. Seems like human trafficking is kind of spiking right now in popularity for some reason. All these neocorps, all these crazy sex people and sweatshops and test facilities and who knows what else.
Test facilities. What have you heard about that? I haven't heard anything. Or what's the general rumor? Seems like that would be the weirdest one of all.
Just I've heard of different corps like Biotechnica and stuff. Even the bigger ones that you wouldn't think would get into it, or maybe you would with their money and power. But even them getting into buying people and using them to test new drugs and things they're working on and different hormones and stuff from what I've heard. But I don't know. There's also people doing that in the sex trade. They just busted some sweatshop or something where they had a bunch of kids working too, and that was months ago, or I don't even know how long ago that was. But I'm telling you, human trafficking is really just, I don't know, it's getting real bad.
Yeah, that's horrible. To think people would do that, such a thing. Things are bad enough as it is. But I guess when the bottom line is at stake, they're gonna do whatever they can.
Have you had any issues with that?
Well, I had a friend. He's trying to find his daughter and his wife right now. He got snatched up in some kind of problem, and he came home and they were gone. So I'm trying to help him find out anything he can, but just trying to keep my ear to the ground and never know what's gonna pop up nowadays. It seems like.
Yeah, that sucks. I wish I could help. I wish I knew something more about it. All I know is, yeah, it's a shitty thing going on right now. And obviously, you would know. You know.
Yeah, that's Night City for you. I'm gonna show her my agent with like the picture of King, his wife, and kid. Yeah, I'll ask her like, well, if you ever see them on the street or anything, just give me a call if you can.
Okay.
Anything will be helpful at this point.
Yeah, you transfer the photo to her agent. She's like, yeah, I'll print one out and at least keep it on the wall. I'm sure Z wouldn't have a problem with that. If anything comes through, I'll let you know.
Good to hear. So I'll ask her how long she's been working with Z.
No, I've been with him at least like the past few years. I mean, he has a big turnover rate. Not a lot of people can tolerate his abrasive attitude.
Yeah, I can see how that can happen sometimes, but
I'll tell
even
you,
with their braces, as long as they get the job done.
well, he gets he's got the experience, but he's got a heart of gold too. I see through it. I think that's why I lasted so long. But he was around doing trauma team during the fourth corporate war, and after the big bomb and Arasaka collapse and all that stuff. And he stayed in the city to help people, and he's been through a lot of shit.
My parents ducked out as soon as they could once the bomb went off. I grew up in pretty much one of the reclaimed cities on the outskirts. Life wasn't good, but found what I can be good at, working on tech. Speaking of which, if you guys ever need help repairing anything, just give me a call.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind too.
I don't mind making some, making some contacts with you and Z. I got my own contacts through Rockland right now. They send me essential work sometimes. But better keep my options open. And
Nice. Yeah,
maybe I can work
always
pro
need,
bono for some bad projects.
Yeah, we always need help with different things. I know Z was talking about one of your friends. I guess she's med tech, and he was trying to maybe get her help sometime. So, like I said, we have a high turnover rate. We could always use the help.
Yeah, Hollow's pretty much a master at her craft, in my opinion. She's definitely rough around the edges and has a way of finding trouble, but there's no one else I trust more under the knife with than her.
Nice. Well, yeah, I'll keep you in mind. Look at Hollow's blushing.
He's just like, oh, it's just
First
like,
things.
yeah, you know,
Hey,
just
what's up?
growing a little bit.
I see a Nino Gaming in the chat. What's up, man? And Chris Bennett. What's up, guys? But yeah, she takes your contact info. Hollow hears a little bit of that convo over your all your connected agents or something. We'll say a little bit of blushing happens.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like, definitely should ask her about the turnover rate. Yeah.
you could say that
Like-
through if you're hearing Coupler talk and stuff.
Hey, Coupler, can you get more information about that turnover rate? If I'm gonna consider this as a part-time job, I want to get a little more information.
Question: why does he seem to go through so much help? Just hard finding someone stable?
Yeah, it's just finding people that can tolerate him. Sometimes he'll just bark orders, and especially when we're in the heat of things, like as you can imagine, helping Kid and other people of that caliber, we can get into some sticky situations sometimes, and that's when he really kicks into gear, and you can tell he has the experience. He just starts barking orders. Things just get kind of rough if you can't handle it, and I think that's why a lot of people end up quitting.
I think Hollow will fit in here just fine then. If he barks, she'll definitely hiss. Probably even claw too. But like I said, there's no one else better with a knife. She's good at what she does, and she works well under stress. Just as Kid, she did a lot of work for his last gig he sent us on.
That was a really rough gig. I did not like those Yakuza.
Yeah, we've had a run-in with them in the past too. We used to work with them thanks to Kid, and yeah, they can be kind of rough sometimes. But yeah, you should definitely keep Z in mind. Like I said, we always need help. You should hit him up and just let him know. And if I see anybody come through that fits her description, I'll let you know, Coupler.
Yeah, much appreciated. That's pretty much all I have. I get.
All right, cool. Then yeah, you guys can kind of wrap it up there, and we can say that you are heading out of the Ripper Dock. It's now you've gone all through the night. We'll say you guys can be back at Coupler's workshop. Let me just kind of turn the sounds down a little bit.
It's a little loud.
Yeah, he's not working the machinery so much coming home. You guys are actually pretty tired. Like I said, you guys have been out all night doing the night market thing, dealing with Kid and going to the Ripper Docks, getting everything done. But when you guys pull up, you guys get up to Coupler's workshop, and there's a note on your front door. After you park and get up there, there's a note stuck to the door.
I'll look around just to make sure we're not
Yeah.
getting ambushed here.
Yeah, everybody give me a
Yeah,
perception.
can I look around?
Yeah, everybody can give me a perception.
One thing while we're doing that, again, more reading up on like different things you can do. Since I'm wearing like urban flash stuff, and the way a lot of things are kind of described with like technological like jackets and shit, I want to have like the back of my jacket have an image of like an Onryo like spirit. Anybody who doesn't know
Nice.
that, think the Ring Girl from The Ring.
Nice. Yeah.
You have a creepy little ghost girl on your back now?
That's
As
awesome.
your
I mean, that's
jacket?
Onryo means
That's
like
the most
vengeful ghost.
unsettling thing ever.
Just to be clear, that was the entire that is what the nickname means, is vengeful ghost, which is basically in Japanese is those ring girl. So I'm just having it now more blatant. You
No,
said
that's
perception,
awesome. Yeah,
right?
no, definitely. You're rocking that in the jacket. And anybody else, as you guys dive into official Red, and let me just show off. I got the actual physical copy now. I'm so excited.
I'm
It's so
jealous. I need to
heavy
get
and
the physical
thick.
book.
Smells like a new book and everything. But yeah,
Oh, that new book smell.
yeah, I love it.
All 458 pages
oh,
of it,
it's-
which is ginormous.
He's a thick boy. But no, listen.
Like my digital era.
as you guys start to go through it and dive into it, most definitely, if there's any like details that you can pull out of it that makes sense that you would have done prior, like we can just get it up to date. You know what I mean? Just like at any point, when you can afford to upgrade your gun to excellent quality if you want to, or get one of those one of the attachments and things, let me know and I'll work it into gameplay. Because honestly, if we would have had all those little extra details, a couple months ago when we got the advanced copy of the core rules, we probably would have been doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just let me know. So that's totally fine. On Rio's rocking that on his jacket. It looks great. But with those perception rolls, you notice it's super late. We'll even say sun's going to be coming up soon. You guys really need to try to at least get some sleep. But you're not noticing anything out of the ordinary. No one creeping. You see, a couple of the girls from the Willow Sisterhood chilling nearby, just kind of hanging out. They always have like a couple of the girls, or at least one, hanging out at all times, looking out the area. But there is that note on the door.
Yeah, I'll go check the note. Just pick it up.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you
see what it says.
Yeah, you pick up the note, and it's just a small note folded up. It says, "Bring us our drone," and it has an address. And the address is somewhere over in Little Europe. At glance, you can tell that because it says Little Europe, says the district.
Oh, so much for that phone call. I'll probably still make that call to these guys. I'm curious, is there any blood splats around just in case one of the Willow Sisterhood girls decided to shoot up whoever dropped this note off?
No.
I don't feel like cleaning my doorstep.
No, there's no blood around. Just those girls hanging out, nearby. But no blood.
Okay, good. All right, then. I'll open up shop and get some sleep for the night.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Probably all need to get some sleep after
Yeah, you definitely need to get
night
sleep.
market land and getting worked on for the last several hours.
Yeah, groggy from the drugs too, I would imagine.
I got the beauty, now I need the sleep.
Exactly. You're all chromed out, now you need to get that sleep. But yeah, and also don't forget, like in Red, if you go too long without sleep, you start, you get those negative mod stuff going on. So yeah, we'll say everybody's getting some sleep. There's that note there. It's not long before, you're getting a call on your agent. Your agent starts going off, Coupler. You guys did get some sleep. You did get some sleep. And before the phone goes off to wake you up, or as it's going off and everybody's waking up, let's hear. We'll start with Onryo. What did Onryo dream about during his drug-induced post-surgery sleep?
So, we'll say Onryo dreamed about, now that he's got this kind of internal agent and he can kind of have this Chiron, and he's got his virtuality glasses, or his cyber eyes. He's kind of dreaming what can he do with that? How crazy can he go with creating a more custom agent, as far as looks, voice, interactions. So more of the, not necessarily a specific dream, but just that idea, how can I make it better, cooler, faster, that kind of stuff.
All right. What did Hollow dream about?
Hollow dreamed about giant cats doing in surgical theater on a mouse.
Nice. And what about Raven?
Well,
no, it felt go.
Well, speaking French.
Well, speaking okay. And Raven, Raven had some surgery too. So this is post-surgery drug-induced sleep. I'm curious, what did Raven dream about during her sleep?
Raven was taking over clubs of men dressed in a sexy dress, just knocking them all down with her future handgun. Nice powerful one. I'm just happy. I don't have to wear armor. Just have one big happy one. So they hit me. I'm just like, whatever, ow.
Nice.
I'm just skipping along.
Yeah, I see Reservoir Panda saying, I now want some of what Hollow has been smoking. And just to be clear, Hollow, everybody went through surgery at the Ripper Doc, so they're coming home a little post-surgery, drugged up and lacking sleep from being out all night. So We're having some interesting dreams. But Coupler, your agent goes off and wakes you up. What were you just dreaming about? What was Coupler dreaming about?
Coupler had a dream where he was climbing some like Aztec or Mayan pyramid, and there was a cybernetic coyote on the top of it, giving him some strange life advice that was all chromed out and had the voice of Johnny Cash. And then he
Oh.
woke up to their phone.
Shit,
Great.
that's badass. All right, yeah, you wake up. Everyone's at least rested enough. You know, you probably could have slept a little bit longer, to be honest, but you rested enough that you're not, it's not going to fuck up your day. So that's good. Coupler, yeah, your agent's going off. You can see it's a call from King.
Okay, I'll answer. Actually,
you-
trying to pay attention. Hey, King,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Hey, listen, I got some interesting news. I got hit up by my girl, man. And first off, Coupler,
wow,
you're
great.
you're close with their family. What is his wife's name? Did we-
I
think we
actually
said- you
never
didn't
had.
s-
We never said because I never didn't even know he had a wife. Like we
Right.
lost touch after I left the city, or after I left the village, or the reclaimed city, whatever that place was.
All right.
So I never actually got his wife's name.
Okay, cool. You want to make one up? You want something to go with?
Yeah, sure.
With King? Does she have a nickname like King?
Probably not.
Okay. What do you want her name to be? She's from your past. Or with your best buddy that you had from the past. Any name ideas?
Alright.
Daniela?
All right, cool. Yeah, King's like he says, "Hey, Daniela hit me up. I don't know how she did it, but I got a message. She even said, said a name. She kind of calls me. I know it's her. I know it's her. No one else would know. And she probably did that so I would know it's her. But she sent me a message saying she had to be quick. I'm here. Please help." And it came up with an address. I already looked it up. It's a fucking back alley brothel, man. She's somewhere over in Little China. I need your help, man. I don't know what to do.
Well, you stay put, stay home, because last thing we need is you on the street again. I know Kid let you go. Kid let this whole situation go, but I'd rather you not be out there and get his wrath if he's still out there. He's unpredictable as hell. But I'll go deal with her. I'll bring her back home. I'll find your girl. But you just stay there, stay safe. Maybe get ready to get out of town if you got somewhere to go. Because this place might not be the best anymore. You're getting too much heat.
Oh, I can't even thank you enough, man. You know I can't pay you.
Hey, don't even worry about payment, man. We made it out of the city together. I'll get you home safe, okay?
All right, just call me. Let me know what's going on. If there's anything I can do, I'm just gonna be sitting here waiting on edge, man. Just please.
Yeah, we'll do. Just get your stuff just in case, okay?
All right. He hangs up, and you get a message with the address that he has, or that he mentioned.
All right. Now I'm gonna call. I'm gonna get that contact number for Source and call them up. Because did they say what day they want to meet, or is it just
No, just
they want to meet in Europe?
Yeah, pretty much on the note it just says, bring us our drone, and then has an address.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll have my agent pull up the number for their contact. At least that way they know it's in good faith, or at least I'm not going in there to cause problems.
All right. Yeah, you
And
bring...
then I'll,
What was that?
oh, go ahead.
No, go for it. What are you doing?
I was gonna say, I'll mention to Raven, hey, let your contact know that Kid wants to meet. He's happy to meet them wherever they would like, so he'll come to them. So just find out when they want, and then I'll let Kid know.
That's true too. Remember, Kid gave you his contact
Yeah.
info. Yeah, to give Sergey over at Zirafa, your handler
Yeah.
there.
So wherever they want to meet, if they want to meet at Zarafa or some other location.
Yeah. So first things first, we'll get Coupler. You call Source, and a receptionist answers and is just like, you've reached Source. How can I help you? How can I direct your call?
Hello, my name is Cyrus. I forgot Cyrus Smith. I'm calling in about returning some property of yours that I've come across. I've recently got a note from somebody of setting up a delivery time. I just want to leave my information and hopefully create a working relationship with you of returning this and showing that there's no ill will or any problems, but also would like to find the best route of getting it back to you.
Oh, okay. So you have a note to return an item to us? Okay. Yeah, give me your contact information.
Yeah, I'll give her my information of name and location and my agent number.
All right. Yeah. You hear her typing in and stuff, and she says, "And what did you find? What you have a property of ours that you came across?"
Yeah, so it looks like it's an arrow drone of some type. I don't know exactly the brand or model off the top of my head.
Oh, okay. You just hear her typing some more. She says, "Yeah, I'm sure somebody will contact you soon. I really appreciate that. Thank you."
Yeah, no problem. You have a good day.
Yeah, she hangs up. Raven, did you need to call Sergey and try to set up that meeting or something?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you give him a call. He just answers. Yeah, Raven, what?
Hi, Sergey. Kid wants to set up a meeting with you as soon as possible. When would you like to meet up?
Who? Kid? Who's this kid? What?
We told him.
What? He's in.
Didn't we tell him?
Yeah,
Well,
we did tell him.
You've told him, but as you know, Raven,
It's Sergey.
the company owns you. He treats you like a number. Yeah, he probably barely pays attention sometimes to you.
He helped you get he's a net runner, right?
No,
Or,
he's the
no,
fixer. He's the
The
fixer
fixer.
that helped set up
Sorry.
the hit on the Yakuza.
Yeah, he's the fixer that set the had a hit on the Yakuza at his club, and he, saw the blinds I let you in.
Okay. I remember. Yes, okay, yeah. You send me contact. I have a meeting. That's fine. He good guy in my book. He hangs up.
I'll send you contact right now.
He already hung up.
Oh Jesus, Sergey. Gotta love Sergey first thing in the morning.
Any time of the day.
Yeah. Well, I went ahead and sent it to him while I'm sitting there in my mood.
Okay. Yeah, you just get a text back, okay. Okay, good.
Hey, Rob,
I showed it to Anrio.
yeah, I'll copy it and I'll just shoot Kid a message. I don't even need to call him. I'll just shoot him a message saying, here's the address. Here you go.
Yeah, just send him the contact. Now they have each other's contact.
They can work it out.
Yeah. You let it.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say he hits you right back. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's all good.
And then I'm also gonna send a message to, I have that kind of secret partner that I've never actually met in person, so I'm not exactly sure if he's a person or not. I'm just gonna send him, whoever it is, a message, just saying, with like an image of one of the people, from that video recording from the creepy guy.
Okay.
And just, be like, hey, if you can find any info of, what, we found this, in a creepy guy's bedroom, basically. I'm kind of curious on where these people are, who they are. If there's any, money or possible thing I can do to, help them out type thing.
Yeah. It doesn't take long at all before you get a reply back, and it's just ominous and kind of, as always, very cold and just, informative, I guess. Not a lot of pillow talk. But it just comes back saying, yeah, sometimes bad things are happening out in the Badlands. The coordinates on that seem correct. If you're getting involved, be careful.
Okay.
Because if you remember when you went through that, there was like a GPS sort of coordinate that he had. Probably something that Big Dave creepy guy from the hotel was plugging into his GPS, or a combat cab or something, to get to wherever this is out in the Badlands. Because some out there's not a lot of addresses, yet you're kind of relying on coordinates with GPS on some of these things. So, but yeah, that's the message you got back from your unknown contact.
My
and if you want
secret partner.
Quickly just to break that down, because I know that's part of the life path. I love life path in Cyberpunk RED, but when you break that down, just so the rest of the team kind of knows where that just came from. Because you'd probably tell them if you were researching and doing this, right?
Yeah. I'm not hiding it or anything.
Right.
So just, I have a partner that I've been dealing with for some time, but never seen him, never even really heard, anything that's a human voice. It's always been, at best, behind a digitized voice. So I'm not even sure if it's a person or it could be maybe a rogue AI. I don't know, but they've, fed me some information in the past, and I've gotten some good stuff from them before. So I keep that relationship as much as I can.
Yeah.
Coupler's gonna tell Onryu, you think it's one of those things Rockland dumped on the web just to keep their nose clean?
Could be. I don't know. But it's not, like I said. Whatever is always very cold and never, isn't. There's no real personality there, which is why I have suspicions it maybe it's not an actual person. But
You have some
well, I guess
strange
we'll see.
friends.
Yeah. Well, when you're jumping around certain areas looking for abandoned zones and getting broken ships, you find weird things.
Yeah, to say the least.
The only other thing, and I mentioned this in the other chat, like at some point, whether I have to do it through Kit or whatever, I do want to get another copy of Sword.
Okay. Yeah, you can always hit up Kid, and he can source that.
Yeah, so I'll message Kid just at some point, when you get an area that you can get me another copy of Sword, that would be great.
Yeah,
like again, I'll just message him. I don't need to like call him.
Right. Now you just get a message back, on Rio baby, if you've got the money, I've got it.
Okay. So just whenever we have downtime. Obviously right now it sounds like we may be heading to China.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up of. No, I have to go rescue my friend's wife, or his mainline, really. You guys don't have to come at all. It's just gonna be sort of breaking into a brothel, maybe saving some people, stealing money.
Dude,
I don't know, something along those lines.
Knowing you're gonna end up in one of my bags, so I'm gonna have to come and log your ass back out. You're
This
too
sounds really
valuable to me alive.
This coming from the
So
one we
you're
have to
gonna
save out of a
stay
bathtub.
Oh,
I remember that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a moment of distress, and all of a sudden, it's not like I haven't saved your ass 20 times before.
Not saying you
speaking of
haven't.
that, did we ever get back her cryopump?
They replaced it at the place when we dropped
Did
her
they?
off.
Okay.
Yeah, they got a replacement for
I
it.
just want to make sure she has it or has access to it.
Yeah, they gave her that, and I think it takes 50 euros to reload it each time. They reloaded it for her, gave it back, and paid her. Remember, everybody got paid.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if we got back. So
yeah, she's got that. She's got it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, brothel, sure. I mean, if we're helping people,
Unreal's like, oh, I guess twist my arm. I'm going to a brothel.
Yeah,
hey.
Hey, if we're
Hey, maybe we'll find those girls Kid set you up with.
Honorable, so if he can help people, it sounds like they may not be there willingly. So, that's no good.
Raven, you gonna join us or?
Yeah, I could test out my new skin.
Really? I think you want to try to avoid bullets, not test out bullets, but okay.
Well, we're gonna go into a brothel.
Also,
I think it'll
testing out
probably
your
be.
skin at a brothel sounds
Yeah, that sounds
problematic.
God.
Well, not in that dirty way. But if we're going into somewhere, I don't think we should go in guns and blazing. I can actually go in somewhere this time without all my weapons.
Yeah, but don't forget that skin weave isn't going to fully kick in for a week.
Oh, yeah, it's not fully kicking in yet. We're still hanging out.
Yeah. It's the next day.
Now I'm cranky.
And you're getting a late start, too, because the fact you went to bed as the sun was coming up. You got at least enough sleep to get by, like a good 6 hours or so before the phone went off. You guys can go grab something to eat and head out if that's what you're doing, and head over to that address in Little China. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Let's
While
get some
we're driving
Chinese
there,
food and scope the place out. Maybe send Onryu as to be a patron. This is his area of expertise.
Yeah,
about
I sent flirty
expertise?
texts to the bartender.
All right, cool.
Not forgetting this time.
Yeah, I just brought it up. You should be able to see the back alley brothel.
Yeah.
Okay,
Classy.
cool. It's a nice place. It's just a back alley, but you can see pretty much over here are the steps leading up to the main opening of the back alley, which is right going this way to this sex shop. Right here is a big warehouse. It looks like tonight, as you guys are kind of scoping out the area, and I guess before we fully dive in, everybody give me a perception roll since you guys are kind of casing the joint and walking around first or hanging.
Oh, I have it so zoomed in.
I don't see nothing.
Unreal's walking around with his eyes closed with that
Yeah,
zero.
just like
The
Are you
hell?
distracted by the merchandise in the windows?
we haven't even gotten there yet.
Just thinking about it.
Did Raven roll a perception?
Oh,
Oh,
there's
wow.
Raven's perception.
Holy
yeah.
shit! Yeah. Yeah,
Eagle-eyed.
yeah, you're noticing everything. But as you go by, pretty much Hollow and Raven are noticing everything, while Unrio and Coupler once again are just doing whatever the hell they're doing.
Driving.
But yeah, there's
Yeah, he's driving.
Okay, yeah, there you
I'm
go.
playing with my agent. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Just
God.
yeah,
Play
just,
with that agent.
just
We're hitting R-rated area.
yeah. So as you're just at least driving around the block, you can't see all the way back into this alley for the most part. You can see down from this side of the alley a bit, just enough to see that there are some people kind of hanging out. Over here, down the main part of the alley leading back there, is a little food cart with an old man there. It looks like he's selling some type of food product. This big warehouse right here that's blocking the view, when you drive by, you can hear music. There's some type of like warehouse rave going on there. It looks like it either has been going since last night or it's just starting up. It's hard to tell, but there's definitely music going, and looks like a bunch of people in there from what you could see when the door opened and stuff. But yeah, that's what you kind of see just driving by anyways.
But like no guards, nothing of that nature.
Yeah, you can't really see back into here. You know what I mean? Like that far back, just
And
driving
we're
by.
down here. I'm assuming we're driving like.
Yeah, yeah. There's a main street out front that's going along this way, and then once you go down towards the end of this warehouse, if you can imagine this warehouse extending another warehouse length about, there's an alley coming in this way, where you can see when you drive around, where you saw some people walking or hanging out or just walking around. But again, you're driving by as slow as you can to get a good look. Raven got a great look to at least see all that going on, but you would really need to get a closer look to see other things or check around the sex shop brothel.
Actually get out and walk around.
Yeah, because it's kind of back there. You can kind of see how the
Yeah,
warehouse
might
is
as well.
blocking it. The other alley is small. It's just hard
Yeah.
to really see what's going on,
All right. Well, we can go walk around in case the joint. Someone wants to go to the food truck. I can go act like I'm looking through dumpsters, see if I can find any parts if anyone gets curious.
Yeah, I mean we can see what kind of food truck this is.
Yeah, just don't make it too obvious that we're all sort of trying to find something of interest over here.
I'm just gonna sit in the car. Where are you parked?
Probably. We'll probably be parked down here.
Let me bring up that map.
So if you and Hollow want to stay in the car, that'd probably be best bet.
Where are you parked?
Yeah, I'll
where,
just
where
sit-
was that? Let me say that
Like
again.
down
Probably
here.
on the street, like down here, the corner.
Okay, in the bottom right part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the passenger seat, just looking out the window, watching you guys go do your thing.
Okay, yeah, then you can be
I'm not in the mood.
you can be parked there. Where are you guys walking? How are you guys gonna go? Let me know.
I'm gonna go to this food.
here,
You
in
said
fa-
this is a food truck. I'm
let me,
gonna go see what.
Yeah, let me. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go past him and just sort of wander into the alley, looking up any piles of trash and stuff like that. Dig through them a little bit, see what I can find.
Okay, you three are.
Mechanic what?
So you three went down the front of the warehouse and down the main alley to the food guy. Raven, you see your token over there. You're in the car. We'll say way over here.
Well, I thought Hollow was gonna be in the car too.
Oh, she is. Okay, sorry. Yeah,
I
then
mean, it's up to her if she wants to.
Well, yeah, we didn't ask Hollow what she wanted to do.
Yeah, but they're too pretty. They
Hollow-
stand out. They
Hollow's
look
to-
nice.
Hollow's to be seen, not heard.
Oh my god, I will gut you.
Don't blame me.
Yeah, no,
You
that's
guys are the
fine.
high fashion ones.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to do. You guys
Yeah.
hanging in the car or? Yeah, but
Yeah,
Raven's in her battle gear. She's not high fashion. And don't forget, you guys are in the combat zone where kind of anything goes around here. China, Little China, Japantown, all those areas now are combat zone. You see on the Night City map, all that red. Even though there's shops and clubs and vibrancy and things coming up, it's still considered combat zone. It's still dangerous and a little bit lawless.
Well, I got a question.
sometimes.
Where is the Forlorn Hope? I saw that that's in Chinatown.
Yeah, that's nearby actually. That's not too far from here. From where you guys are, it's a few blocks down. Not walking distance, but it's
If they don't want to hang out here, they can always go see if they can find anything at the Forlorn Hope. Nope, I don't want them to just. They're gonna get us killed. Never mind. Horrible idea.
You're like, let's split the party. We're gonna have two separate
Nope.
sessions now.
2 seconds,
Two separate sessions.
second thoughts.
I'm gonna open up a second Twitch channel. Second, and we're gonna.
Go on different tangents.
All right, cool. So you ladies are hanging in the car, I guess, while the guys just scope out the area. Is that the plan?
Yeah, I'm watching
Yeah.
them from the passenger seat.
Okay, cool.
Watching them.
Everybody give me a new perception as you guys are on foot. Everybody. And while you guys are parked. And that way we can just kind of do a new thing from this perspective. Nice. So again, the ladies are doing great. They got the 20s. Yeah, you can see people going in and out of the warehouse. It looks like, a younger crowd. Yeah, you can hear the music. And, on Rio, Coupler, you guys can hear the music too. If everybody would give me a 1d10, I just want to do a rep check. We're going to see if anybody gets a 9 or a 10, then you're not going to recognize the music and who this is.
A 1d10.
Yeah, 1d10.
Yeah. Don't know. I might roll twice.
Either way, both of them were below. Oh, there goes Raven. You don't recognize the music at all, and especially now in your current condition, because let's not forget your empathy is fairly low from what you got at the Ripper Dock. Raven's she's a little bit cold and calculated, so maybe even if you did used to recognize it, right now you're just like you don't give a shit about music and that sort of stuff, But everybody else, you recognize the music. It's actually a big name, Nitro Chrome, and you guys know it as a DJ duo, and they just play a lot of like really hard synth sort of stuff in different cities. But it's a fairly big name, and they're playing this underground rave here, and this warehouse is just filled with people, shoulder to shoulder. And you can hear the music kind of coming from it. But anyways, that's what's going on in the warehouse. Coupler and on Rio, and that's pretty much all you ladies can see from where the car is. Other than that, occasionally a new car pulls up, people get out, going to the warehouse, people are going to that event or whatever's going on. But that's all you guys see for the most part. What about Coupler and on Rio? Where you guys going?
I'm gonna check out this food truck, see who's running it,
Yeah,
what they're selling.
It's an old Chinese guy. He's speaking you in Mandarin or Chinese. Do you have that language?
No.
Yeah, you can't understand him. He's just, but he's like, pointing towards the food and saying things and.
Well, you should have street slang, so that's like the catch-all for broken all languages of probably be able to
I have a little
communicate
bit of that,
something.
obviously.
Okay, if you want to do that,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll try rolling that and see if I can at least get.
Well, everybody has
something
at least a
across.
little bit of street.
22.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay.
That's
That
good.
rolls good.
Yeah, you're.
So basically, I just what do you have? Is it kibble? Is it something else?
No, real meat, and he's
Take a guess.
real meat, and he's showing you, and you can see it's kind of like rodents and lizards from the Badlands and like cheap combat street food style stuff, but it is real meat. I guess some people kind of dig on that.
It's meat.
Interesting.
Fresh, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe, but
Fresh
not
air.
my type.
We
of
all
food.
said maybe. We all said
I'd
maybe
rather-
on the fresh.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just be like, okay, sure, and then I'll just start walking away. And as I'm walking away, I'll like just out here, like I'll do a scanner check just to see if I see any weird like access points out here.
Yeah, do it. Give me that.
So 9.
Yeah, you can tell that there's some type of access point coming from the warehouse and coming from where this sex shop is, just from where you're at. Somewhere in there.
Oh, inside.
Somewhere in
Okay.
there. Yeah, somewhere inside. From where you are, it's not accessible.
Sure.
But with that scan, you can tell that they are there. There's some type of access points.
All right.
And yeah, so you guys
go
are
ahead.
Coupler, and you're hanging out in that area too. You went into that alley.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of go down the alley, see if there's any like trash cans or piles of stuff, and under the guise of trying to find electronic parts and stuff like that, I can scavenge.
Scavenge. Yeah.
But also keep an eye out on the wall, see if there's any like electronic cameras, stuff like that. So just trying to scope out any security, people walking by and things like that.
Yeah, with your perception roll and what you're looking for and deeper in the alley, you can see that up there on the fire escape. Can you see up there in the top left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some type of like gang-looking guy just hanging out up there. It looks like he's holding a crossbow, but he's just kind of hanging out up there, and he doesn't seem like he's aiming at you or anything like that. But he's up there with the weapon, and you can definitely, with that perception, and you kind of scan in the area. And I do keep in mind, keeping in mind that you are making it look like you're going through garbage and stuff. But his eyes are on you and on Rio. He's just on you guys. He's watching the alley.
Okay. Would my combat zone work here for local experts so I can see if I can tell what kind of gang he is or anything?
Well,
Or maybe streetwise?
Where did you pick your local expert?
Well, my local expert is just a combat zone.
Yeah. Well, as you see with the map now, there's like multiple combat zones.
Yeah.
There's the South Night City, Japantown, Little China, the old combat zone. I'll allow you to pick.
Mine would probably be old combat zone, I think, because he grew up in the
I
old
would say
combat
it
zone.
would either be the old combat zone or South Night City, because that's where you reside in now and work with the Willow Sisterhood. I'll let you pick either one of those, but obviously that's not going to help you here. Okay.
I'll take South Night City.
It'll be South.
Can I use my streetwise then, maybe?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. You can do that. Let me get over there.
Not horrible.
Yeah, you can tell that this guy is definitely into a booster gang, but you're not sure exactly what gang he's into. But you're noticing he definitely has some colors that are associated with different sub gangs of the triad. You're over here in Little China, so you're connecting the dots. It probably something along those lines.
Okay. I'm gonna just sort of give him a respectful nod and keep looking through the trash and see if there's anything I can find, and just move down the hallway and around. Sort of go down this way and then right if there's an entrance that way.
No, that alley back there just kind of like dead ends.
Okay.
Back
so
against
probably
other
just
buildings. Yeah.
So I'll just work my way down here and then come back to the stairs to get to the car.
Yeah, and right here, it looks like there's like a sex toy and gear shop, and it's all like Mr. Stud style stuff and sex toys and things. Looks like it's connected to the brothel. It's like part of it or something maybe.
Like
But
a
that's
vending
what
machine,
you
or-
see back there, anyways.
And so it's like an actual shop I can walk into.
Yeah, it's a shop.
All right. I'll go into it, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you go into it. There's a young girl working at the counter. She just like nods at you and goes back to messing with her agent. And it's a very small shop, maybe the size of like a bedroom. There's a door in the back that you can see. Other than that, the walls are just loaded with sex toys and sex gear and things like that. Anything you can imagine is in here. It's really packed.
Yeah, I'll ask her just in a friendly way. I don't know if you have anything, but I'm a mechanic, and I'm just looking for any spare parts that you guys might be discarding and getting rid of. Just a hobby of mine. I like to collect and recycle.
Yeah, she doesn't even lift up her head, and she's like, I think you're in the wrong place, buddy. And she just keep messing with her agent.
Okay. Well, thanks for the help. I'll leave after that. Not worth getting into. She doesn't care.
All right, yeah, she just, again, still on her, doesn't even notice you leaving.
Do we see
Well, I'm
any
in there. Can I
cameras
do
or
a
anything?
perception?
You can. Yeah, let's see.
Okay. See if there's any
What are you looking
doors that lead into the. Preferably doors, maybe cameras.
Yeah, I mean, you
If
saw.
it is a small shop.
Yeah. There's you notice the door in the back. Not sure where it goes. It's closed. Other than that, nothing else. With that roll, you do notice that there is a camera up in the corner that you didn't notice at first, but now that you're taking a second glance on your way out or whatever, you notice that there is a little cam up in the corner.
All right, so I'll just sort of leave as quietly as I came, head back to the car,
Okay.
not really acknowledging on Ryu.
Yeah, I'm kind of standing here like acting like I'm listening to the music, and meanwhile also telling my agent to grab more of this music to listen to later, Nitrochrome.
Nice. Yeah. It downloads the album. Their newest.
And then and I just kind of as I'm doing that, just kind of going to the music a little bit. I don't even acknowledge Coupler. I do wonder, I'm kind of looking over in like this direction. Have I seen anybody come? You said people have come in and out of the warehouse. Has anybody come in out of this top sex area?
Yeah, you do know.
Presumably brothel.
Yeah, why don't you want to walk over and kind of look down that alley now?
Yeah, like I'll just kind of like look a little bit up this way so I can see further down.
If you want, you can walk down that alley out to the main street to get to the car. If you want to go to the car that way, remember that alley does go out to the street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'll do that and just start heading that direction rather than Coupler, who presumably went that direction.
Yeah.
And just kind of as I'm walking, just kind of looking around, just kind of listening to music.
Acting like you're listening to music, but looking with your eyes and shit.
Yeah.
Like...
seeing like what's around here. I assume this is a closed door, but
trying to peek in the windows to see some titties. You're like,
yeah.
I'm not looking. No,
probably not. But...
give me a perception. Jeez. On Rio, we always make on Rio out to be a pervert. I don't like it.
I know, it's like
I don't know how this happens.
It's not terrible.
That was you and Kid. That was Kid literally throwing
that's
women
right.
at him.
Kid
That's
was the
right.
one that was throwing women at me.
That's right. That's right. So
I was like, all right.
technically, it's okay. Nice.
I don't want to piss off Kid.
Yeah, that's a good perception roll. On Rio, you're noticing, a guy comes out of the brothel and just kind of like staggers down the alley and heads out, to a vehicle and stuff. But with a roll like that, you also notice that when you're kind of walking down the alley, you notice on the roof, there's another sort of like booster gang looking guy, kind of wearing the same colors as the guy that was up on the fire escape. But yeah, when you walk by, he kind of like leans over and like is like looking down. You kind of notice him, and he just nods to you.
Yeah, I'll just nod and keep walking. I don't slow down or anything.
All right,
just
but
keep walking.
yeah, and as you're walking, you notice two other guys that are kind of like buzzed on something, kind of like staggering past you, and they're like laughing and joking about what type of girl they're gonna get and stuff, and they go into the brothel.
All right. So yeah, I'll head to. I don't know if I can go off the map. Okay. Good.
Yeah, and with that perception, as you go by too, next door, next to the brothel, it looks like there's a some type of Chinese market. Again, you can't read, Chinese or Mandarin or whatever it is, but there's some type of, looks like a market of some type, because you see like prices and like pictures of different like food items and processed items and stuff.
Okay.
And a big garage door sort of thing. But anyways, that's all you see in the alley. And,
Yeah,
and the warehouse
I'll
on
let
the other
everybody
side.
else know. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, is everybody back at the car now?
Yeah.
All right. And yeah, you guys are at the car.
So I mean, how do we want to do this? Do we want to just walk in, or have somebody walk in and act like we're a customer?
Well, we know for sure that these guys are tied to the triads, so we go in loud, we're going to have company very quickly. Even if we take the guys out on the outside, still they're going to hear it on the inside, so my best bet, we get someone inside. When we get loud on the outside, they get the girl out, and we get the hell out of Chinatown for a little while. But
I suppose the other potential option, if we want to go real crazy, is we could go see if we can get into the this rave or whatever's going on down here, and potentially cause a situation to where everybody has to leave, which creates kind of a distraction. That's obviously a more complicated plan, but
Well, couldn't you hack into the system and make something go crazy in there?
it's possible. I obviously don't know what currently, I know there's an access point somewhere in there, whether I can do anything that would be crazy. Obviously that's going to be a little more complicated depending on what's going on in there and even how we get in there. I don't know if there's a cover charge or none of us are exactly rolling in money right now.
Well, to go to the brothel,
you guys, but
well, I'm not rolling in money right now.
Yeah, I have very little.
Yeah,
I still got some.
Right now, somebody taps on your window, and he's just like looking around. He opens his jacket, and it looks like he has like some drugs and stuff, and he's just like, yo.
Yeah.
I just nonchalantly look at him, and I'm like, I'm gonna put my gun in his face.
Yeah, he makes eye
Raven, don't shoot on.
He makes eye
don't
contact with
indiscriminately.
Raven. With Raven, he's just like closes his jacket and just kind of like turns and walks away.
Bye.
Raven's got that. Raven's got that on the verge of cyberpsychosis, resting bitch face. We'll call it.
Yeah, I ain't having shit right now. I'm just listening to you guys jibber jabber. I'm like,
Face right there.
Yeah.
It's resting murder face.
Am I going to have to like talk about feelings and stuff with you people?
Yes.
Only the shooty
at some
one.
point.
Yeah, I think Onryo and Raven are going to be in need of some therapy very soon. I think Raven now she's going to need it.
I mean, I'm at 3, so I'm not like terrible, but I'm any more installs, I'm probably.
Your best friend is an AI.
Nah.
One's going crazy. You're becoming a robot.
Raven's a 2 though. She's a little bit cold right now. She needs to get some therapy sometime soon. But yeah, you guys are.
Trigger happy soon.
Some aggression on these triad guys. I'm pretty sure she'll enjoy that.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are hanging out.
She'll probably enjoy it a bit too much.
That's what I'm waiting for. But
see what's going on in there. I mean, obviously, if the idea is somebody's being held, against their will, it's probably going to be a little more difficult to get them out.
yeah, it's.
You need to go stake it out and see what it looks like
Definitely
inside.
looks protected.
Yeah. So we still have to get, and we don't even know where his daughter's being held either. She might be here, she might be elsewhere. So we might have to take someone for information, whether they want to or not come.
Well,
this can get a lot bad real quick.
Let's go take care of that drone situation and come back in a little bit and see what's going on.
Nah, drone situation is not a big deal. They got my contact.
So you want to take care of this now? So get your ass in
the...
there and go check out the room then. Go in there.
I'm not that flashy of a guy. Onryo, on the other hand, is he's got that nice clothes. I'd look like I'm just a mechanic.
Again, Onryo.
The urban flash. I don't know if it was like, it's not like high, couture. Like,
hey, it's higher than my nomad stuff.
Going in there.
Yeah.
Dude, I look more like a pimp than like a customer.
Am I the best dressed one?
Well, Hollow, we
and
could
honestly,
send you in trying to sell Raven.
And this is a brothel in Little China of the
That's
combat
really dark,
zone.
man.
So it gets there's a mix of all kinds of people around. Honestly, any one of you could walk in there and it wouldn't be abnormal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We're in the combat zone. We're not in like, this isn't
right.
high society brothel. This is in the combat zone.
Little China.
Yeah, but also these guys did see me digging in the trash. That's gonna make some real suspicions.
That's true.
Yeah. I definitely do not fit the bill of being with a
Yeah,
porta
you're
brothel.
gonna go in the brothel smelling like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. I don't have a lot of
so
credits to
you,
my name,
Coupler. You little
I can cover the cost. This is for King, so I'll drop the money.
That's true. It is
I still
your
got
friend at
I
this
got
point.
cash on it. And yeah. So I can definitely pay you guys at least like 300 each to get this done.
Well, we just
Or
gotta
just let you
figure
keep
out how
sleeping
we're
in my
going-
place.
That's true. Yeah, at some point, we're obviously figuring that out at some point in not too distant future. But I mean, I can go in there and see. I assume, and you can send me the the image of
King's family.
you know, his family, especially his wife, because presumably that's the one that's here.
Let's hope so.
You can do that. You
Yeah,
can
really.
send that info to Onryo.
Yeah. So
All right, if that's what you're doing, pull your token over there in front of the sex neon sign if you're going in.
Well, yeah. Like, do we have a general idea of what a normal, like, the cost of, you know, let's say a lady of the night?
I mean, it's different district to district, but Coupler, why don't you give me your local knowledge or whatever, since you are from the combat zone and that's kind of your expertise, I guess, you can kind of give the average of, even though it's South Night City, it's still similar, you know?
yeah,
So just give me that.
I see what I could get.
Yeah, let's just see if you know about the ladies of the night.
Well, if I go in there with him, do I have to check? I have to leave
You
all
can
my
go in.
weapons behind.
No, it's the combat zone. In this area, I mean, people are walking
So
around
the
with
weapon
weapons
doesn't
and
matter.
stuff.
Like keep
People
a
are-
shotgun or at least one assault rifle.
Yeah, with that Night City, what do you want to know about the brothel and the typical?
I just the like, what would it would take potentially to, you know,
Yeah,
have
Coupler,
a
you
good
know,
time?
yeah, you know, you could pay typically anywhere from like 20 to 50 euro bucks for, you know, a short amount of time. You could end up paying 100 to a few hundred depending on how crazy things get and how long you're in there. But at a minimum, you're probably going to pay 20 to 50 just to get in a room with a girl for a little bit of time. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
And that's typical
Okay.
combat zone. It just depends. And each place is different. But that's usually the cheapest option, you know, something quick.
Sure. So,
Yeah.
you know, another advantage of having the internal agent in Chiron, I'll take the image that he sent me and just, you know, since it's kind of in my field of view, I don't have to like sit there and like look at something. Like
Yeah.
they can't tell that I'm necessarily looking at something. Just so I can compare.
Same with you in the systems. You've got the deck in there, right? Isn't that how, or your
The
virtuality
the
goggles?
bodysuit is like, the deck is basically in the suit. Like, it's kind of the way that it's a little vague on how it's written, but it's kind of like the suit has a pocket and the wires are kind of integrated into the suit. That's why the
I just
suit
think of it
gives
like
you
the Power Glove from the Nintendo. That's how I
kind
see
of,
it.
yeah, like a little bit
Yeah,
of
yeah.
that.
But over your
You
whole
know,
body.
like the Tron suit, but not, you know, a little more form-fitting, I guess.
No. It's
but-
exactly like the Nintendo glove. It even has these big fingers. It's really weird.
That would be somebody's custom thing.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but that's great.
because I'm the only one that got one.
Yeah. But no, that's great. At
But-
least people won't notice. You know, nobody can really notice when you're accessing this info and doing
Yeah,
these
I'm not,
things.
you know, it's a little more hidden, you know, with
Yeah,
some
yeah.
of this
Totally.
new stuff.
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
go in
Yeah.
with him.
Okay. Then yeah, then
But-
Coupler and Hollow, you two are waiting in the car? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait in the car, sort of load the shotgun up, keep it in.
Well, what I'm gonna
in
do
the
is
street.
I'm gonna change my clothes.
Okay, what do you,
Anyway,
why? What are you
Okay.
yeah, I
putting
was gonna take off my I was gonna put on one of my dresses. I was gonna leave my boots on, but at least put on one of my dresses and keep my jacket on.
on? Okay.
So, it looked like I was at least out, kind of partying with Onryo.
But you're gonna take off your armor?
No, well, leave it on, but underneath. You know how I always wear like a pants and a shirt. I'm
Yeah,
gonna take
I
that
thought
off
your
with my dress
armor,
underneath.
but I thought your armor was in the form of like almost like a leather-looking onesie, so to speak. Like it's all one, like very Eon Flux sort of look. I
Yeah.
thought,
Yeah, that's right.
but more covered, you know, like the movie, not
Yeah,
the
well,
part,
'cause
not the
I have
animation.
because I have my leg cut out of it. I always forget about that.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna-
So if you do go to the dress, you would need to remove that stuff. Otherwise, it would look awkward putting a dress over your armor.
yeah, totally. That looked really weird. But yeah, I'll take
And your
that
skin
off with my dress on.
and your skin weave hasn't kicked in yet. So if you do this, just know you don't have an SP.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Raven, maybe we should send Hollow in because she definitely has more of the wardrobe kind of look and less combat-y. And she does have that pop-out weapon.
Which that's why am I sitting in the car? I'm just anxious to do something.
I mean, you could all go in, whatever. It doesn't
Yeah, it
matter.
doesn't matter.
You can go
It's-
to Raven.
It's not like that you can't have group areas.
That's true.
They probably have group areas.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
And Raven's pretty cute.
All right, are you heading in?
So are we all going in now, or what are we doing?
Yeah,
I'll
that's
stay in the
fine.
I'll stay in the car with the shotgun just to back
Just
you
to
up in
watch,
case the
okay.
guys come out. If they try to get down inside, I'll distract them.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess let us know. So yeah, I guess I'll kind of lead the way and
Okay, cool.
go.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up right now. You guys are going in. The music changes a bit. You can hear some people partying and such. I just changed up the Sirenscape. And shout out to Steve at Sirenscape who put this custom sound set together just for us for today's stream. So you can have your own little brothel sound effects and music and things. I have some options here, but really awesome. I really love the guys at Sirenscape. Big shout out. But yeah, you guys should be able to see. You guys enter. Can you see it all there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, when you guys go in, it's pretty much like a very neoned out lobby. Everything is synthetic and fake. There's like this big neon fake sort of tree looking thing, and everything you sit on looks like it's some part of like earth or vines, and everything's glowing in neon. There's a few girls kind of around with a couple guys. It looks like there's also a lady bartender over at the bar. Everybody give me a perception roll now that you've entered.
Give me just a sec. For
No
some reason,
problem.
I lost my Sirenscape stuff. Like it unlinked itself. I'm not sure how, but
Well, let me know when you get back in.
Yeah, I don't even hear it.
Yeah, I'm not hearing either.
Yeah, I can't hear it either.
Oh, really?
Might be on
Yeah.
your end, Rob.
yeah, maybe.
Maybe it has something to do with this custom set being added in, because I can hear it. It's playing. Everybody watching can hear it. But maybe you all can't hear it. Let me...
We are denied.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I can hear it. There's like girls chattering and guys laughing, and it's a little bit creepy. It's kind of cool.
I have a hard time logging in even to the website. But it could be also my password is.
Yeah, it might be. Maybe it's this custom sound set. Like I said, Steve made this for me and added it to the sound set strictly for this. Maybe there's something to that it didn't get added to my whole bank or something where everybody can hear it. I don't know, but it's in with the sound sets. I can hear it. Hopefully everybody watching
Yeah, that's
can hear
fine.
it.
We'll just.
Yeah. You can imagine girls chattering and laughing, guys drinking some bottles, some slightly dark electro music playing and such. But yeah, you're in a brothel. Everything's neon and kind of crazy. But yeah, everybody gave perception.
Not yet. Let me do that. There.
Yeah, you can see there's about 3 girls out here just kind of hanging out in different areas. Each one has a guy with them. One girl has 2 guys with her, and they're just kind of talking and flirting and laughing and stuff like that. There's also a lady at the bar. Here, I'll bring up an image for her. But yeah, she's hanging out at the bar. As you guys are kind of like looking around, she like gestures towards you to come over to the bar.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still trying to see if I can get this stupid thing to work. So yeah, I'll head over to her. Be
Yeah,
like,
and
"Hey, how's it go-" Oh, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say in the chat, everyone says, yeah, we've got music on the stream so they can hear the brothel noises and chatter. And Steve from Sirenscape said, blame it on the
Blame it on
goblins.
the goblins.
Yeah. So,
God,
yeah,
they're the
you should be able to hear it. If it didn't, maybe something glitched. Like I said,
Yes.
he made this for us, custom for this this particular session.
Yeah.
So definitely when we're done, and this archives on YouTube, go check out the stream because I want you guys to enjoy this. I think it's really cool that Steve did that, and we'll get it all locked in for the future. But yeah, okay, cool. So you guys are there. She's kind of waving you over to the bar. You guys going over to her?
Yeah, I'll walk over to
Yeah,
her.
wonder.
Okay, yeah, you all go over to the bar. She just says, yeah, let me know what y'all are drinking. And she just says, I'm Madam Red. You can also let me know what your preferences are. And she's just kind of like reaching towards the bottles and the tap and stuff and waiting to see if you need a drink.
I'll take like whatever, basically like the, rum and coke, like the cheapest like version of like a rum and coke type.
Sure. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll take like a
I
cheap
guess
beer.
I'm gonna see if there's a Cosmo.
Yeah, you can get a mix. You can get some.
Told you
mixed
she's
drink.
fancy.
Yeah, she's looking towards Coupler now.
Oh, I'm not.
Comforting
I'm in the car. Remember? I stayed in the car.
Oh, you stayed in
Yeah,
the car. You
he's
didn't
in
go.
the-
Oh, okay,
yeah,
I thought
I
everybody
stayed in the
went.
car.
Okay, that's fine.
He's
Yeah,
I'm the getaway driver.
He's doing Overwatch
backup.
effectively.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. No, she's just like, okay, great. She starts making the drinks. We'll say hands Raven a smash, and on Rio gets. Everybody gets the mixed drinks that they want and what they need. And then she's just like, yeah, just let me know if you have any preferences on anything else. And she kind of like turns around and starts messing with the bar and stuff. Right then,
go ahead.
from the back, there's a back door behind the bar. There's also a door that you see on the other side of the room that looks like it goes down a hallway, and some bathrooms off to the side. But right then, after she said that and kind of turned and started cleaning the bar and messing with it, a guy comes from behind her. Looks very similar to the guy that you saw on the roof or on the fire escape outside, wearing similar colors. Not the same guys, but similar colors. And he kind of like steps out and says something to her, and then hands her some paperwork. And she's like, okay, okay. And then they start arguing a little bit in a Chinese or Mandarin or something like that. And he goes back in the room, and she just puts it down.
And while they're doing that, I'm gonna do another scanner check to see
Okay.
if I can get a better idea of where exactly the access point.
Yeah,
is.
while they're arguing a little bit, you do that.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah, you can see that there's an access point behind the bar. And there's also one that looks like it's coming from, like, off to the side, like, near where that hallway is.
Okay. And I'll
On the
just
other
kind of
side
look
of the room.
around, see if there's any cameras in here, which would be extra weird, but we've seen weirder.
Yeah, with Hollow and Raven, you two notice that there are some security cams around. On Rio, you didn't notice them.
Okay.
I lean over and tell him what
All
I
right,
see.
and then I'll just continue like drinking my my rum and coke. How far away, like if it's behind the bar, how far away are we sitting?
You guys are at the bar. You guys walked over to the bar.
So presumably I'm within range of the access point. where
Oh
I'm
yeah,
at right now.
yeah. You just have to be within 6 meters. You could be there
Yeah.
or at a nearby table and probably still get to it.
Okay. So I guess when she's when she comes back, I'll ask her, obviously, looking for a good time. Do you have a list of, a portfolio, images, so I can see who these, girls and...
She says, yeah, I can call a lineup if you're ready.
Yeah, and then what I'll do is, based on whatever the image of the King's wife is, because just to be clear, his daughter is not like anywhere near what would normally be in a place like this, right?
Right.
Like daughter, like she's like a kid.
Yeah, she's young.
Okay.
Young
so
young
the assumption
tween
is,
or
like,
whatever,
Yeah. So I'm gonna like, if she's got brown hair, whatever, whatever kind of like basic hair color she has, just say like, my preference is, brown or whatever King's wife's hair color is.
Okay, yeah. No, you describe, that as being your style. Whatever. She says, no problem. I'll call a lineup right now. And then she kind of like puts down a little laminated flyer that looks like it has prices ranging from like 50 up to 1,000 with every type of like thing you can think of. But she hands you that. You see her kind of reach behind the bar and mess with something, and then you see like some other color neon lights kind of flash. You notice it coming from down the hall. And then, it's a few moments after that some girl, a few more girls come from back in the hallway. The girls that were with the guys just kind of flirting and hanging out in the lobby, they all kind of get up and line up. And the guys that they were talking to kind of like get on the other side like they're looking too. Madam Red just kind of yells out and claps her hand. She's like, it's a lineup. And then the girls line up and she's like, yeah, if you all want to get a closer look, just let me know what and who or whatever. And you notice one of the guys
So-
instantly grabs one of the girls and kind of like walks over to Madam and, you know, hands a cred chip and is heading down towards the hallway.
Now, do I recognize any of these that match the image of his wife?
King's wife.
Oh yeah, and also give me a human perception. And all of you inside can give me that as well.
Something I'm no longer as good in. Okay, I still rolled really well.
Nice. Oh yeah, and yeah, Raven, make sure you remember to reduce your. Let me see your empathy. Oh, I can do it right now for you. Oh no, you already did. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're down to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you notice, first off on Rio, you know, that was great. You notice right away, you can see King's wife in the lineup. Out of the 7 working girls that are lined up, 2 of them definitely look like they don't want to be there. Yet there's like 5 of them mixed up in this lineup that are actually like smiling and flirting and like, you know, positioning themselves to get picked. Whereas 2 of them definitely look like they don't want to get picked, and one of them being King's wife. You recognize her right away. But one of the, like I said, one of the other guys already grabbed one of the other girls that was all posing and went down the hallway with her. The other guys, everybody's looking over the lineup. What are you 3 doing? And you want to discuss what you 3 are doing, and if also you want to relay that info to Coupler, don't forget he's in the car.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, you know, I'll kind of, you know, because I'm still having to, you know, it's not an internal dialogue necessarily, but you know, I'll activate my agent, you know, subtly as much as I can, but just, you know, say like, oh, you know, that one looks real interesting. You know, do you think, you know, I'll kind of like turn to like Raven and Hollow. Do you think we can have a good time with her?
Yeah, she's lovely.
Do you have any type of like performance or acting skill? You know, anything that would fit within, you know, role playing this out?
Not really.
Because if not, I will take persuasion because you are kind of, you know, faking being interested in all that.
I'm
Madam.
definitely interested, just not in the exact thing that they're.
Oh, on Rio.
No. I
Real.
mean, I'm interested in the person, but not
That's true.
for the reason they're here.
Yeah. But you get my point. You
Yeah,
guys,
I know.
you
Yeah.
guys are kind of kicking
I
out
do
some
have
acting.
persuasion.
I'll take that. If nobody has acting, well, I'll at least allow that. You have to do something here because you
Yeah.
guys are definitely faking.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit of interest here.
Persuasion's the
Oh,
other
you guys are
thing.
killing it. You guys did great.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah. Whatever you got. Okay. What are you guys saying to each other? And what are you doing? You're looking
Just
over.
be like, you know, hey, you know, she might be a good one to you know, do something with. You know, 3 of us.
Did we want to do more?
More of them, you mean? Kind of.
Yeah. Or
Um,
are we just going lower appetites this
Well,
tonight?
we could. And you said there was one other one that was there that
Yeah. There's now 6 girls still lined up, and 2 of them.
that didn't look like they wanted to be there.
Right. 2 of them definitely look depressed and distraught.
And so, you know, I'll point her out as well and say like, you know, maybe we get 2, you know, the 3 of us.
Madam Red is overhearing this. She instantly like turns towards your group and is like, "Oh, a group thing here? No problem. What did you have in mind? Did you check out the menu too?"
So yeah, I'll look at the menu and see like what our like options are, like whatever group rate type situation, whatever the cheapest that would get the effectively 5 of us in one room.
Yeah, cheapest group rate for 5. You know, getting the 2 girls and the cheapest options to at least get you all back there is gonna be 300 eddies, 300 euro bucks.
All right. So
Should we like
That's
throw
pretending that you.
money together?
That pretends that all 3 of you are going back with 2 girls to do some touchy-feely stuff, the most
Yeah.
basic, you know. So
Yeah.
3 is kind of the base for all 3 of you to go back there with 2 girls. You know what I mean?
so
You don't have to pay up front either.
Oh, what? You
You
do
don't-
or don't?
No, you don't have to pay up front.
Oh.
She's just asking you what you want, so she locks it in and stuff, you know? Because a lot of people add things on as they go, you know?
Sure.
And she mentions that. And don't forget, you know, as you go, you can
look
add
hard.
on.
Yeah, fair. So yeah, I mean, you know, so I'll look at the other two and just be like, you guys want to, you know, go for it?
I'm gonna just gotta go like one of these things. Like, too steep for me, guys. Knock it down and you two go. I'll just sit here at the bar and drink. And play pretty much lookout.
All right. Well, you know, Hollow, you don't want to go in?
Yeah. Well, let's get started.
So yeah, I'll say to, you know, the Madam Red is that we're, you know, it'll just be the two of us. You know, she's gonna stay out here, do some more drinking.
Okay, no
Kinda
problem.
hang out
It'll just be
while we,
200.
All right. Yeah. Well.
All right.
So, you know, I point out the two that, you know, we want.
She's like, yeah, and I know, you know, you all are new, right? You don't have an ongoing account with us, right?
Yeah, we've never been here yet, so.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need half of that up front. And
Alright, so
and
I'll
you
slide
can
up.
add to it. Well, you know.
Sure. So I'll
I'll
give her
trans-
the 100.
I'll also transfer the money to Henri's account, so it's not coming out of his paycheck, out of his agent.
Okay. Yeah, you pay her the 100, and she's like, now which ones? She points back to the lineup.
And I point out the two that, you know, we want, King's Wife, and the other one that looks like she's also not particularly there on her own accord.
She says, "Oh, might I suggest you know, if you're gonna take one of those girls, maybe also get one of my other girls that's a little more, I don't know, has a little more energy. I don't want you to have a bad time on your first time here."
No, I think I definitely want these two. They look like they
Definitely
can,
his type.
Yeah. She knows, and I, you know, point to Hollow.
Okay.
I promise you, we'll have a good time.
Okay, if that's what you want, I just
Yep.
want you to be happy. So, go for it. And she kind of like snaps her fingers and those. She like points to the girls and walks you over and stuff. They're kind of reluctant to go with you, but she makes them and they go, and you know they're kind of directing you down towards this hallway. Madam Red pretty much goes back to the bar and the lineup, and you see her tending to, you know, the last guy. That's a couple guys that are there. You guys get over to the hallway. You can see it's just kind of a winding hallway that goes back with a bunch of doors and neons. You guys can see it there on your maps, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. And let's see. Let me change up these sounds a little bit, even though you guys can't hear them. I'm really sad about that. Steve did such a good job. It's really cool.
Yeah, I'll have to check out the stream later.
Yeah, but you guys are getting into back to the private hallway. You can kind of hear some laughing and chatting and some moaning and little noises. Some things are going on back here. It looks like this hallway goes all the way around. The two girls are kind of escorting you back there. They look really depressed still, like they don't want to be there, but they're doing it. Probably they have to. They get back around kind of like to one of the last doors. You can also see that there's stairs going up at the end of the hallway. But one of the girls opens up that door. You can see it's just a small room, a bed, some neon lights and stuff, a sink, a small bathroom. The two girls walk in. They just sit on the bed. They don't even lift their head up to look at you. But one of them says, you know, what do we have to do? What are we doing?
So, like, and we go in and the door's closed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We should do a bug sweep.
Well, I don't have anything of that nature, so, unfortunately. But, I am going to message, because I still have my original agent, which I can presumably link to the internal one, just so I can type and not have to say anything. So I'm just gonna type out a message to Coupler, letting him know, yep, she's definitely here. You know, we're at the right place.
Yeah, you guys
all
work, you know, have that conversation or tell me what you text Coupler, you're getting it. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm just saying she's here, you know, we're working on it. And then I'll kind of type in like on whatever screen and, you know, just, you know, on like the equivalent of a notepad or whatever. And just be like, you know, put it to them. First of all, I assume, is there cameras or at least cameras that we can see?
Yeah, we'll play off the same perceptions. You guys have rolled enough perceptions going in and the lobby and looking. Yeah, you notice the same type of little hub security camera in the corner of this room. It seems like, there was one in the hallway, one in the room. So as far as cameras, I'll play off that same perception. Sure. You can see one.
So there's cameras in here. Okay. So I guess what I'll do is I'll sit next to. Do we know what his wife's name is? So I just stopped calling him.
Yeah.
I thought it was Diana.
Yeah, coupler.
Daniela.
Daniela.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So
And by the way, let me just interject here, guys. If you look at Roll20, I did make some handouts. And I added contacts and like group loot.
Nice.
I think we need to update the group loot since you sold things at night market. You already sold things, but definitely.
So, the thumb drive, the broken. And,
feel free to go in there and update your contacts and keep track of like the people you meet and such. I've already added everybody up to this point, I think. And then also shout out to our new sponsor, Legend Keeper. I did add the Night City map there, and I'm starting to kind of pin the locations you have gone to, but I'm leaving it editable so everybody, all of us can go in and add locations and things as we go, so you'll be able to have that tool as well. It's really, really awesome. But okay, back to it. So yeah, Daniela is there. You can message that to Coupler.
Yeah, so I messaged it to Coupler, and then I'll sit down like next to her. And I'll kind of just kind of go in like I'm going to kiss her like on the neck or ear, but whisper as quietly as one can whisper, and just be like, don't react, but we are here from your husband King.
She just instantly kind of like backs and like looks at you, and she's like, my husband? Did he got my message?
I keep like tell her to like kind of be quiet because we don't know what's going on.
Yeah, she instantly like kind of gets her composure back and like leans down, and she's like like looks at you, and she's just like leans in.
Are they like in lingerie, or are they just straight naked?
No, they're in lingerie.
Okay.
You're not that lucky on Rio. Calm down.
Hey, gotta ask. gotta get the scene.
Put it away, buddy.
Anyway,
This is just a game.
not that agent. Come on now. So just be like, how did you get here? Like, why are you here?
Yeah, she leans in, kind of playing off too, the same way you are.
Just kind of.
Yeah,
she's petting, as it were.
Yeah, she's just kind of like leaning in, and she's like, we were taken from our home over in the zone. They took me. They took my daughter. I think I know where they are. I saw some things when I was being taken from there to here, but I've been here since. I don't know where my daughter is. I think she's still back there. I was able to get a message from a client's agent. I had to do some things for free, but whatever. I got the message to him because you're here. You got to get me out of here. We got to get my daughter. She starts crying.
Believe me, we're crying. What about this other? Is she here?
She came in with me.
Against her will?
Yeah, she came in with me. She was in the same spot I was, and the other girl just kind of like looks up and just looks back down. She's still not really saying anything.
All right. So, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. So
hey, Rob.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
After I get that message from Onryu, I'm gonna sling on Raven's assault rifle if she left it in the car, which I imagine she probably did.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sling on her assault rifle, put my shotgun like right next. I'm gonna sling on my shotgun, get a hold of her assault rifle. That way I can hand it off to her, and I'm gonna take the flashbangs out of her bag. I'm gonna text Onryu, ready when you are.
Okay. And now I don't even have to pull out anything because I can see it on my. Alright. So I'll kind of again like whisper and play off that idea of like, how, who are the goons that are outside?
And she's like, I don't know. I think they're a local gang. Whoever bought us they run this place. I don't know who they are or whatever. Where we were, it was fucked up. People would come in, all different kinds of people, everything from execs to gangs to mob people, the creepiest of people, and they would just buy us, treat us like we were meat. I don't know. I think some gang owns this or something.
Okay.
She's like, I do know that they were speaking Chinese or something. I don't know what they were saying. And then she also she says, but I do know, like I said, when I was taken, I saw that we were way the hell out of the city, out somewhere in the Badlands. I know that. And there was some kind, like where we got taken, it was in some shed or something. And I could see some big, like scavenge depot looking dump off in the distance.
Interesting. That sounds vaguely similar to kids area. So I'll keep playing on that and be kind of tell Hollow to kind of play gesture towards the other girl.
Yeah.
And
start my seducey.
And
Sorry.
so I'm gonna
Judging so harshly for that weirdness.
So I'll ask her, like, do you know how many like guards and whatnot are here?
She's like, I have no idea. They keep me down here. What I have noticed is there seems to only be like Madam Red running it. One other guy seems to always come in and tell her what to do and stuff. Other than that, I'm always in here.
Okay, and do I know if where the other access point was in the hallway? You said there was one behind the bar.
Yeah, and one on the other side of the room back towards the hallways. You can give me another scan. We can try to pinpoint it.
Okay.
Man, I love this sound set that you did, Steve. I know you're still there. Sirenscape, Steve. Man, it is very pervy and creepy, very brothel-like, this backroom stuff. I love it. It really sounds legit. It's great job.
Sad that I can't hear it.
Wow, that's a great roll. What did you roll on that?
14? Not that great of a roll. I mean, it's high. I rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Or technically a 9 with the way this roll is. So I guess that's not bad. I keep forgetting that interface
Yeah,
doesn't have
interface
the
is
additional...
just your... Yeah, and you're a 5 now, but that was great. Yeah, you can tell that there's an access point back by the stairwell. The one I mentioned that you're kind of back near. You're in the back room. But there's an access point nearby. And then obviously you can, with that roll, you can tell there's that access point back behind the bar way on the other side of the building now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you are near one.
But I'd have to be presumably out in the hall for it, right?
Yeah, you would probably have to step out of the door and kind of go over to that stairwell.
Okay. So... I'll kind of pull out my agent as if I'm like looking something up while, real quick, and just I'll message, again, type a quick message to Coupler, be like, how should we proceed? Like, we should, should I just grab her and try to run out?
Do we have a fire, like a sprinkler system? I'm sitting in the lobby. Do I notice anything that we can use to cart a diversion?
I mean, potentially my net runner, like I could probably maybe hack something, but...
Yeah, I mean, to access, any type of sprinkler system or things like that, yeah, it would definitely be a net runner system sort of run thing here in the year 2045. But as far as where you're at, Raven, and in the lobby, do you have tactics? Or you have the skill... Isn't there tactics? I don't think you do.
No.
Yeah, but for basic stuff, you're a solo. You can kind of... There's bottles of alcohol and things like that. Some chairs. There's all the neon lights. There's some people out there. If there's anything in particular you're thinking of to look for or something to do, you can let me know and I'll let you know if it's there. But other than that, it just looks like a typical sort of bar lobby of a brothel sort of place, you know. But Coupler, you got that message from Onryo too. And while Coupler's reading that message of Onryo, wondering how should we handle this, the other girl that's kind of down, she kind of like lifts up now, hearing all this going on and everything, kind of like looks towards Hollow and Raven on Onryo, and she's like, will you take me with you too? Will you help me too?
That's why we chose you, darling.
She just starts...
It looked like you didn't want to be here.
Yeah, she starts getting teary-eyed and just like...
Shh. Don't cry. There's a camera there. He's okay. We're going to take care of you, darling.
Yeah, she kind of looks at the camera and she's like, yeah, they check on the different rooms from time to time. And she just kind of like starts like leaning in. She's like, we should probably pretend like we're having a good time. And she like...
Yeah,
pretending.
Is this... Yeah, is this... There's a bed in here, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, I've messaged Coupler that of like, you know, how should we go? And I also
through an
like,
exit.
through an exit.
Through a wall. Oh yeah. I don't know. Anybody catch that reference?
We had some demolitions. Yes.
The Kool-Aid man. I don't know. Whatever.
Kool-Aid man. Yeah. Only people, a few people, and you're probably remember that. So, you know, again, I'm kind of still, while I'm thinking and typing and going back and forth, like still kind of, you know, as much as I can, pretending that I'm, you know, like macking on her neck. But, you know, as I'm whispering to her, like, you know, do you have, you know, is there a back alley, or like, is the door that's on the, where the stairwell is, where does that go? I guess would be the question.
Yeah, she says, yeah, the stairwell goes upstairs. There's a whole nother hallway of rooms up there. I don't think there's a back door. If there was, it was probably cemented off or something. All I've ever seen is the way in and out front. But I've been trapped in here, I don't know how many days or weeks. I don't even know, and I don't get to go anywhere, so I don't know.
So, what I'll do is, I have an idea.
Uh-oh. Is that why I smell burning toast?
Yeah. Well, if the idea would be, if we can somehow get Coupler in here, I can, you know, he can kind of take my place, and then I could go back out with Raven and potentially like try to get into the system. You know, and I'll kind of message Raven and Coupler real quick, you know, just see how that floats. Like, is that something we want to do, or do we want to just say screw it and run out and try to just take off?
Well, like, the first one's not going to work without some serious money. I was like, hey, we just want to tag team in here.
No, I mean, we can throw some more 100, you know, and be like, hey, those girls are hot. You should, like, you know, I can play it off like that, you know. Hey, you really should get a piece of that. Or however you want to do it. Like, I'm just giving an idea.
You guys are the ones inside. You know the layout better than I do. All we know is that there's a door leading to in the back area. There's a front door, and there's two guys on the roof. So
and we haven't seen any.
Honestly, the explosion sounds the best.
Don't forget, you
saw one dude on the roof and one dude across the way.
Yeah. I just wanted to correct that so Coupler was aware.
Mm-hmm.
And the door was behind the madam, right?
There's a door. There's basically the front door, the big lobby and bar area with a bathroom off to the side. There's a door behind the bar where that third guy came out of, that other third gang member. There's the hallway on the other side of the lobby bar area. The hallway goes all the way back and wraps around a little to a stairwell that goes up and then wraps around the top floor. If there is a back door, she hasn't seen it, or it's cemented off to where she didn't notice it. But as far as her being around, she knows there's rooms upstairs to do business, rooms downstairs in this hallway to do business, and then the front lobby and bar, bathroom, door behind the bar, front door out to the alley.
Do they sleep here, or do they, and I'll ask her this, or do they transport back and forth between this area?
They make us stay here.
Okay. So she said her daughter wasn't here, right? In this building, she was. My daughter was
my daughter was still back wherever they were keeping us. It was some really dark cell, no windows, just a bunch of cots, and they had us separated by like women and men and children, and they would pull us out in groups. But yeah, my baby's still there. She's still there. She starts almost crying again and tries to get her composure.
So, what do you guys want to do? I don't want to feel like I'm the one driving everything.
Well, I'm sitting at the bar just listening, and I chime over to Coupler and said, "Hey, if you want to come in and mistaken me as a worker, and we can call a distraction over there, and you guys can start trying to figure out how to get out of that room with those girls and try to get that other." See, we don't know how many people are in that office either.
True, we just know the one dude that came out, and and Daniela or whatever hasn't seen that many other guys.
Right.
Inside, obviously, there's a couple outside. So I mean, it's either the real answer is either we go hot and shoot our way out, or try to, I can't hack anything while I'm in here.
No, you would have
You
to.
also
Right,
have
you guys-
two of the possibly most deadly women with some of the worst cyberware ever in that room with you in that same building. So I don't think you have to worry about shooting. There's just going to be a lot of breaking of necks and cutting.
Yeah, and as far as the system or whatever to get, it's pretty much outside your door. Like I said, you're in the last room next to the stairwell that leads up to the other rooms. You'd have to step out of the room to.
Yeah,
that.
and there's that one, and then there's the, the other one. What I assume there's a bathroom back here somewhere.
There's a bathroom in this room. Each room
in the room.
Yeah,
Okay.
each room has its own little.
Has its own bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just come running out. I had to poo privately. Just run out.
Well, I was gonna say there's only one. You could have Hollow would be in there, and then I'd be waiting out in the hall. But that obviously doesn't really work.
Yeah, 'cause
I know
there's
we're
one-
thinking
there's
if I were
areas
you. If the brothel in the combat zone, I don't think they're going to put up much of a fight. They'll be pissed at us, but we don't have no ties to the Triad.
That's true. We don't really have any. There's nothing that we have to worry about per se, other than just them coming back after us.
They can join the list.
Yeah, really.
That list keeps on growing.
So again, what do you guys want to do?
I said blow out the wall.
We don't have explosives.
Yeah, I don't know what explosive.
Oh.
We have flashbangs and assault weapons.
Yeah, the.
Mostly
I
on
guess I
me.
assumed that Raven would have
when you guys-
explosives.
Yeah, when
Not
you
yet.
guys were talking about all this too, Daniela kind of like leans over. She overheard you kind of mentioning to Coupler the different plan options, and she says, if you need to step out of the room to access something or get in the hallway, like we can go over there and fake like we're messing around or something. Like hallways are not off limits to us.
That helps.
Okay.
But they do have cameras, so we would need to pretend.
Fair.
Get some shirts off.
So like,
Take 'em
be
off.
like, okay, well, apologies ahead of time, I guess. Probably have to get a little heavier, but so I guess we'll just do that, and that way we can kind of play it off and like,
It's at least another option. I just wanted to explain that so you
Sure.
know that you do have another option there. You know what I mean?
I mean, we can play it in like, screw beds, like let's, out in kind of a hallway, more public, that's what I guess gets our rocks off. But,
Yeah.
You're gonna like be a techno. What's it?
Yes,
Oh, I
sir.
forgot what it's called. Make a. Never mind.
Ariel's digging into her porn library
porn,
of knowledge. She's like, how many fetishes, keywords, safe words. Right?
Like my brain keeps on going to technomancer, which I'm going like
Oh.
very cool, but completely different. Technophile, I guess.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
need the motherboard to be in the room with.
All right. Back
Yeah. So,
back to the game.
So yeah, we'll. I guess we'll go out in the hallway and start. The advantages of like having most everything I have internal. The idea would be like get as close, as to the wherever the access point is, and then just kind of up against the wall. Have them, each of us kind of, I'll start kind of macking on each other, I guess.
Okay. And Raven and Hollow with the other girl, you guys stepping out there too, like all of you.
I mean, it doesn't even have to be all of us. I guess they could
Well,
stay in the
Ivan,
room.
Well, we could very conveniently block his path by being sexy. No
Well, I'm
panel
not even
here.
over
Oh,
there.
he's sexy.
Oh
Well,
yeah, I forgot.
there's the other
Raven's
girl.
at the bar.
Yeah,
I'm at the bar just drinking and just kind of.
Yeah. All right, yeah. You guys can go over there and do that and kind of pull it off. No particular role,
then
just to fake it.
Say that again.
I was saying no particular role to fake
okay.
that. It's fairly easy. You pull it off.
So yeah, I'll get up near the access point, and then I guess I'll jack in.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you do that.
This is like an innuendo, like.
Yeah, everything you're saying, you're like, everything's internal. I'm gonna go find an access point. I'm gonna jack in. Like everything's just weird. It's getting weird, man. I don't know. But yeah, you go in.
The technophile.
Yeah, you jack into the system, and you're facing a password DV10.
Okay.
To get in.
So I'll since I still have it loaded, I guess I'll activate Worm, and do a backdoor.
Okay.
Hold it in, couple. Hold it in.
Yikes. So that'd be a 10 total.
Okay. Yeah, nice. You get in.
Okay. And then I'm gonna activate my armor.
Okay.
So that would be
That's your 3 actions, right?
yeah, I mean technically that'd be my 3 actions.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Since you're getting into that, everybody click your token. I'm going to pull it out onto the...
Side.
Oh, let me make sure that's on... Yeah, that's on objects and tokens, sorry. Let me pull everybody out before you click it. Don't click it yet.
Okay.
But yeah, everybody click your token and then your initiative. Oop, wait, don't do it yet. It looked like it was still there from last time. All right, go for it.
All right.
Don't forget, click your token before you hit initiative. Coupler. There you go. All right, cool. Raven and Coupler, you guys have tied. So whoever wants to let the other go first, or you can roll a d10 to see who goes first. It's up to you.
I'll let Raven go first to see how she plays it, then I'll go off her.
All right. Yeah, and Rio just jacked
Okay.
into the system there. You hear that going on back there. You're at the bar right now. Some of the other girls have gone off with guys. A couple of the girls are making out with a couple other guys. A new guy came in, another guy left. Madam Red's at the bar, just kind of like wiping it down and hanging out. She started talking to the new guy, going over the menu. What are you doing, Raven?
I'm gonna do a little bit of perception before I start really getting another drink. And then my next round, I'm gonna start trying to chat with her to see if they're hiring any girls. But I want to check the room and see what kind of guys are in there. If I can see what kind of clientele.
Yeah, you can see a couple of the guys look very like tech-like, or I don't know, working man style, mechanics maybe. It's hard to tell. Very tech-oriented. Another guy looks like he's more in a suit. The guy that left just looked like an average Joe. The new guy that came in kind of looks booster gang-ish, I guess, but he could also be kind of club trendy. It's hard to tell. He's definitely not wearing the same colors as the gang members that you guys have seen so far around the place, though. So it might not be that. It might just be a trendy guy. But as you can tell, variety. It's a very diverse clientele. Everybody's getting some, you know?
You don't recognize anybody or anything.
No, nobody's recognizable.
Can I do a reveal object to see if I see anything hidden or anything kind of weird in the
You
the
can do
place?
that. Yeah, give me that. Conceal or reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that roll, you can tell that behind the bar, Madam Red every once in a while goes and is putting like creds and things that she gets from clientele that are paying. If they're not doing digital transactions, she's putting it in what looks like some type of lock safe or something behind the bar that's like attached to the wall. That's all you notice, though.
Interesting. Okay.
It's kind of hidden, it's like a little hidden compartment or something. But yeah, over to Coupler. Unless you wanted to talk
I'm
to Madam Red, you said
Well,
I'll
I
allow.
want to wait.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until I get my next drink, and then I'll
That's
chat with
fine.
her.
Cool, Coupler.
I'm just going to be waiting in the car. If I can, move it closer to the alleyway in a way, but keep it discreet.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's him.
Yeah, you're hanging out. There's
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
move the car in front of the heist. Sorry.
yeah, there's music playing. Same thing going on at the warehouse. That's that big rave thing still going on. Normal shit in the streets, nothing out of the ordinary. So you're just hanging out in the car.
Oh.
On Rio.
Oh, I'm up again. I guess I'll do a Pathfinder just to see what this net looks like.
Yeah, give me that.
Come on now.
So 7.
Yeah, with that roll, you can tell that this goes about 4 levels deep.
Oh my god.
You can tell there's definitely some type of black ice or program on the next level. You can't tell what it is. And then after that, looks like there's a control node and some type of file or something, but it's hard to see that deep. With that roll, you're not getting too many details.
Okay. Then I guess I will go down a level.
Okay, yeah, you go down there. You're facing a familiar program, the Killer.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So as you know, this one deals 46 damage to a program.
Sir.
And it could de-res a program with that, but we've got to, as encountering all black ice, have to do our
Speed test.
our
or
initial
whatever.
speed test to see if they get an attack on you.
I'm going to use 2 luck on this.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna have to be a 12 or
So
higher.
it'll be 16. So
Nice. Okay. Cool.
I beat it. So, let me go ahead and I guess what I'll do is I'll use my sword and try to smack it. I'll use 1 luck on that. So 12. Not great, but
That's good. You just need. I got an 11. So with that luck pushed you over as usual. You always get the luck 1 point. That's so funny.
great.
All right. Yeah. Give me the damage.
All right. So this would be
Please, sir.
this damage. Ooh, only 5. Not great.
Yeah. Okay. You get
And
another
then
move.
I got 1 more. Interesting. And then I'm gonna do, I guess, just zap.
Okay. 6 or higher.
So 10.
Nice. It's a hit.
Yeah, that's just I'm gonna should add a thing so I don't have to manually type it. But 6 damage.
Okay. Yeah.
And that would be the end of my turn, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Or yeah, because I did Pathfinder. So yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I'd do anything for him.
And now that black guy gets moved to the top of the queue, so now I'm at the top, just so you know, right?
Yeah. So
next
you
on it-
basically go
Exactly.
right before I go now.
Hollow, we're over to you.
Okay, so I was still with the girl.
You're still with 2 girls.
Well, I'm with one of
Yeah,
them.
I
she's
guess
with
I'm
the
with
other.
2 girls, and
Yeah.
I don't know how lewd like the stream is allowed to be.
Dude, it just
Oh, this is an adult stream, just for anybody
Yeah.
presumably. You know, obviously don't go crazy, but
Okay, like
This is Cyberpunk uncensored, but it's not Cyberpunk perverted, so be careful.
yeah.
You know?
yeah. So
This
like
does end
the
up on Twitch and
only-
YouTube.
Like pretty much the only thing I could think to do that could help the situation, though it might be distracting for them, would be like rub, nibble, nibble. I'm just dying. I'm sorry. I
It's like a
can't.
Patton Oswalt like joke of like trying to be PG with like that kind of stuff is almost more disturbing than just saying.
Yes,
it is.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right.
So like, I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do? Give him a prostate exam? don't know.
Unreal's never mind.
Yeah.
Do not deploy your own worm.
All right. So, oh Jesus. Okay. So
So I
how?
guess I'm
All right.
too much
God damn
this
it.
round.
Yeah.
All
So
right, all right.
Hollow's fake. She's faking with the girls, messing around, kind of giving on Rio a little bit of cover, so it just looks like y'all are in the hallway getting your rocks off while he's hacking the system, and it's working. This is definitely a brothel. It's not unheard of that shit like this happens, so no problem. But yeah, we're back over to the top, and now the black ice is gonna take an attack at you.
It's him.
Okay. I'm not going to use a luck on this.
All right, we're looking for. I got a 10.
No.
Just so you know.
You definitely hit me.
Oh, okay. And this is 46 directly
So,
to a
like, to
program.
which program? Because right now I have technically 1, 2, 3 programs, like, loaded. So, which one, I guess, is it targeting?
13 damage. You have your programs listed in order?
Yes, sir.
We'll just say, so yeah, I guess worm, armor, sword, in that order.
Worm, armor, sword? It would be sword.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
Sir.
So I'm pretty sure that would destroy it. Yeah, because it has no res, so it's just... So yeah, I guess that would just be it for that.
Okay. Raven?
Okay. Or no, wouldn't it be my turn now?
No, this is the top of the order. We Hollow went. Now it's going back
Yeah,
back to
you're
the
right,
top
okay.
of the turn order. The black ice gets to go, and now it's back to your team. So Raven?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Raven happens to glance over the hallway and was like this.
Whatever.
That looks awkward over there.
You're taking pictures with your agent to later blackmail
That's
Hollow.
what I'm doing. I'm like this. I'm like, ooh, blackmail, fun over there.
Yeah, but nothing much is changing out in the lobby. Everything's pretty much the same. Madam Red's there, though.
I'm gonna get another smash from Madam Rose. What does it cost on that? So I can mark it off my list.
We'll just say 5. I think they have it listed. I don't know it off the top of my head. Just say €5 for now. That's fine.
Okay, so right there I'm at 10.
And just do it in your
I
notes.
also-
And in your notes, and as usual, after session, we can crunch and make everything good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask her for another one and just kind of like lightly, like kind of like rub against her and touch her a little bit.
All right.
See
Now
how
give
she
me.
reacts to that.
Since you're having a second one,
Him.
give me your resistance to torture and drugs. You got to beat an 11 to not start feeling some effects here. Like I'll let you have a couple. But on this one, it's not like it's going to have any negative mods, but I just want to give you the warning if you don't beat it that you're starting to feel it. If you have a third.
What do you need me to roll?
Resist torture and drugs. You have to beat a DV of 11, I think, is what it is with alcohol.
What would it be under? I
It's
don't have
will
that.
if you don't have it.
It'd be in your, under your skills. I can go look at your character sheet too. Let me see.
No, don't have anything like
You may not
that.
have it, so it would just be your will.
No,
Yeah, you
my
don't
will
have
is
it.
6. My will
Oh,
is 6.
okay.
Raven's a lightweight.
Roll a 1d10.
Oh.
1d10.
Yeah, you have to get a 6 or higher on a d10. 10.
She rolls a 10.
She's killing it on the rolls, right?
It's
She always does
Yeah.
really pretty good. All right, cool. Yeah, you get the smash. It's not even phasing you. You're still on point. We'll chalk it up to your cold, calculated, low empathy. You're like a machine right now, focused on mission. So, anyways, yeah, you get the drink. Madam Red gives it to you.
Yeah, just try to see how touch her friendliness by like touching her hand just a little bit to see her friendliness to see if she's like a mean madam or a good madam.
She kind of like pulls away and just gives you a weird look. You know, you're not really pulling off a flirtatious mood. It's a little awkward for Raven right now, lacking the empathy. You go to kind of flirt, but it's very robotic and cold. You know what I mean?
I figured that
So
much.
she just kind of like gives you a weird look. She's like, "Really?"
I just kind of chuckle and drink my drink.
Yeah, she turns around and just walks away and just gives you another weird look and just starts, cleaning up the bar. She goes back into the office behind the door. Coupler, over to you.
I just want to see if I can get a good eye on the guy on the roof or the guy on the fire escape. So I'll just want to roll perception to see if I still see them in sight or if they notice me at all.
Yeah, give me a perception. Yeah, you can see the guy on the fire escape is up there. He's got a crossbow. You can see there's a guy. The guy is still on a roof. It looks like he's holding a rifle.
Oh, sir.
Let me just double check that. Yeah, he's holding a rifle. And they're still up there. They're looking around. You notice them kind of like look over at you, but again, they just start scanning the area. There's random people every once in a while coming and going from the warehouse rave, loud music pumping. It's kind of like picking up a little louder and more energy there. But yeah, they're still there.
Okay.
Hollow, back to you. You still giving on Rio some cover?
Yeah, just providing distractions. Should I do I think I'm gonna do a perception check just so I can actually do something this round.
Yeah, go for it. Give me a perception, and you're just checking out the hallway while you're faking
Now,
messing
isn't it
around.
my turn before she goes?
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
sorry.
he's 11.
Yeah, totally. So sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I scrolled down
Oh,
on
wait a
the
minute.
on the turn order. We'll get back to you, Hollow. We'll use that roll. That's a good roll. So that's
All
fine.
right. So
Okay.
I guess I'll just try to zap this thing.
Yeah, go for it.
So 10.
Yep. Give me the damage.
I really need to add this to the
Yes,
4.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do zap again.
Okay.
Ooh, 7.
Oh.
That was up.
Oh. Yeah, I'm at a negative 4.
Oh, so I still hit you.
I crit failed on that. Yeah. What did you get?
Yikes. A 7.
Yeah, hit. Give me the damage.
So another 3.
Yeah, it's barely hanging on by a couple pixels.
I'll try another
So-
zap, and this time I will use 1 luck.
Okay.
Ooh,
7. All right. 13.
14.
Yeah, you got it. You got him. And you can describe how you kill it before you.
I'm just gonna be like, it'd be like zap, zap, and just like these like zaps that come out of my hands, and just destroys this like virtual samurai that's took out my, virtual katana.
Yeah.
Bringing out that virtual Emperor Palpatine there.
Yeah, unlimited power.
Yeah.
So
It destroys. That's the end of your turns.
yep.
So we'll go over to Hollow. You want to? I guess. Just give me a perception now. We should do it in order. We should bring it
Well, she
up.
did the
Okay,
16.
you want me to
No.
reroll?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can take that 16 if you want.
Please, sir.
Sure.
I mean,
Take it.
I'm taking it.
Mhm.
Please.
Yeah, you can notice basically that there's a couple cameras, one at each end of the hallway, but you're not noticing much else with that roll.
Okay.
Do they know what their tab is up to now? Their sexy pay, how much it
Raven.
I mean, we haven't been back here technically all that long.
Yeah, it's really not that long. Like all these rounds happen fairly quick. But Raven, back over to you. You're out at the bar. Not much has changed. Madam Red is still back in the back room.
Yeah, I'm gonna still sit at the bar. Maybe
It's him.
just probably do enough protection, just look around the room, see if anything else changed, I guess.
Yeah, you can give me a perception.
See what's going on.
Another scan of the room.
My little mood.
Looking
Give
for
her a
more,
stink
looking for
face.
more than just the doors and things that you saw earlier in general description. Now you're really dissecting. Nice, yeah. With a roll like that, 20 perception. You notice that coming down from the hallway and covering all the rooms, there's these sprayers around the bases, and that's known as. Let me just make sure I got it right. Slip floor. So there is some type of environmental defense called slip floor. Typically when that's triggered, it sprays out, and people have to make an athletics check to not fall prone. But you notice those sprayers on the bases of all the walls.
In the main area.
out in the main area and leading down to the hallway. It seems to be everywhere.
I kind of mumble it over to
They're
everybody on the agent.
aligning all the
Or-
bases. The
Yeah, I mumble it to myself while I'm sitting there, like singing along and dancing to the music, chiming it over to my agent, to everybody.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with the floor?
yeah, you let everybody know. Everybody's aware. It's over to Coupler.
I'm just gonna be sitting still in the car, keep it running, just
Alright.
waiting.
Yeah, you go back to the car after kind of scanning out the alley and stuff. On Rio?
I guess I'll go down a level.
Okay.
You said there was a control node and then potentially a file.
Yeah, you go down to the next level and it's a control node. You're looking at a DV10.
All right. I will try to take control.
I'd do anything for you.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
There's literally the maximum roll I could have rolled.
Yeah, you've got maximum control over this control node. You've entered it. You can see that it's controlling the lights and the neons of the place. It's controlling most of the door locks and the front, which you don't see any back door or anything like that listed on this. You do see a fire suppression system. You're not sure what type or how that works, but it's there. You can see access to security cams. You can see there's basically like a little security cam for each one of the rooms on both levels, and you can see some of the rooms have girls and guys in them doing different things, obviously. And there's some cams out in the lobby as well, and out front. You can see like down the alley. You also see that you have control over what looks like some type of turret gun out in the lobby that drops out of the ceiling. And slip floor controls, and it looks like the slip floor controls are broken up into 3 sections. There's like a main front lobby, there's the downstairs hallway, and the upstairs hallway. Aside from that, there's also a control to what looks like some type of digital safe.
Digital safe? Like
Like some type of digital lock on a safe.
I see what you're saying.
Possibly what Raven saw earlier.
Is it like behind the bar?
Yeah, you can't tell exactly where it's located, but you can tell that. Well, actually, yeah, I'll let you know, man. With that control roll, I can't help but tell you almost anything you want to know about this control node because you did crit success on the hell out of that. But yeah, you can tell it's controlling it's a digital lock to the safe behind the bar.
Okay.
Oh.
Interesting. So I'll go down to the next level. And you said there was a file here.
Yeah, on the next level, there's a file. It looks like a DV8 to ID it.
It's
All
him.
right, I'll go ahead and try to ID it. I don't know why I'm typing it in manually. That's dumb. Oh, Jesus.
Nice.
Okay.
You're on point. Unreal. You know why? He's got all that perverted adrenaline going from being in a
it's like,
brothel.
yeah.
He has that unlimited power right
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
He's all wound up and shit. He's like, yeah, I got this. But yeah, you get into there. It looks like it's basically a file that's collecting all of the security cam footage.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll just copy it. And then I guess I'll so yeah, well I'll go ahead and grab a copy of it. What I want to do, and this is the bottom.
Yeah, you're at the bottom.
Okay. So I guess what I'll do for now is I'm gonna start. So what I want to do is I want to write a virus,
Okay.
and I want to write a virus that basically, in a certain time frame, turns like everything off, like cameras, unlocks the digital lock, the lights. The only thing I don't want to turn off is the slip floor. That I want to activate at the same time.
Oh my god.
So like in a like, so say 15 minutes in the future or something to that effect, presumably when we're out in the hallway or out in the lobby area, I want basically the lights to turn off, the everything to turn off, the lock to turn off. Maybe we can see if we can quickly get into this safe. If not, whatever. But then activate the slip for like as we're basically leaving. So,
So you want all of these things to trigger in 15 minutes, or you want all those to trigger and then the slip floor a little after that, or how do you want to?
we'll
stagger
say,
that?
maybe the slip for like 30 seconds, we'll say 30 seconds later, because each round's what, like 6 seconds technically?
3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Or 3 seconds now?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we'll say maybe 20 seconds.
It depends on this. I guess you need to figure out how many rounds are you going to need to do
that-
whatever you're planning to do when all these things, the lights go off,
Yeah,
the doors
so, I mean,
unlock.
the idea would be like however long it takes to do this. The last thing I want to do is as a cloak, whatever, So I guess what I'll do is I'll activate my eraser program, which will be technically the end of this turn, and then while you're doing everyone else, figure out how many rounds I guess a virus would take to do that.
Yeah. I'm going to need at least 3 rounds to pull all that off.
3 full, like 9 net actions or 3 net actions?
No, 3 net actions.
Okay,
is
so
fine.
1 full turn.
Yeah, one full
So I won't
turn
even
for
bother
you.
with the cloak then.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. And what we can do to streamline that, because we don't want to get bogged down with the net stuff, is let's just quickly go through. Does anybody, sound up? Is there anything anybody wants to do while he's working on this program other than hanging out, acting natural? You know what I mean? Is there anything else anybody else needs to do before he sets this plan in motion or whatever?
No, I'm gonna
Yeah,
stay natural in the
basically
car.
Yeah,
Pretty
Raven's
much
just paying
tell him.
attention to Madam in that door, so anybody comes out of that door.
Yeah,
I'll take care of that.
while Onrio's setting up the program, Madam Red does come out of that room, and she just comes back and she starts serving a drink to one of the other guys that's sitting at the bar. And Coupler, you're just sitting in the car. You're gonna just sit in the car, or are you gonna
Yep.
get it going, or what do you want to do?
I'm gonna keep the car running. I'm gonna have Raven's rifle in my lap and just wait for the signal of when to get ready.
Okay. All right, back. If that's what everyone's doing, they're doing it on Rio. You've successfully been able to kind of do this program, as long as you can give me a roll for that. Don't you have to?
Yeah, technically it's a roll.
Yeah. I mean, I know the DV in mind to pull this
Okay.
off.
I'm
but
gonna add 1.
Which
left
is
to
it? It's your
this.
interface plus.
It's just interface
1d10,
plus-
right? It's considered
just
considered kind of creating this virus successfully,
Yeah, and
Let's
then
see.
so I'll use 1 luck.
Okay.
So 14.
Nice, perfect. You got it.
All right.
So yeah, this program's in place. It's pretty much going to unlock the doors, turn off the lights, unlock the safe. You're turning off the cams, right?
Yeah.
Basically, you're switching everything from where it is to the other position. And
Effectively.
yeah, and then within about 30 seconds or so, the slip floor is going to trigger. So you'll have a handful of rounds there to do whatever you need to do, right?
Yeah.
And then what about the cameras? I know that you took the file of the camera footage.
I mean, technically that would be the end of this turn, and then I guess on the next turn, I would. I mean, I guess I don't even have to jack out. There's no black ice left, but.
Right.
So yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. So then, like, there's no reason for me to stay jacked in.
Okay.
So I'll just I'll just as we're kind of still macking on I'll let okay, let's
Best
go out to
distraction
the-
ever.
the lobby. I'll get you guys a drink.
Please, sir.
We can pay up our bill, as it were, and wait.
Yeah, you guys can get back out to the lobby.
I'll pull up my agent before we go out in the lobby, and just I'll message or however convey to everyone, mainly Coupler, that 15 minutes and we gotta go.
Yeah, you're back out to the main
and
lobby.
I kind of whisper to these two, just play up the we had a good time. We're gonna have some a drink. We might consider doing some more, but obviously in 15 minutes we're gonna be gone. I kind of put my arm around her, like, you know, the friendly, like, oh, that was great type, you know. And, you know, we'll go out to the lobby to where Raven is and be like, you know, I'll motion to Madam Red and be like, you know, whatever, you know, drink, you know, whatever they want, you know, just, you know, something light, obviously, but, and then I'll take another rum and coke. And then, you know, and I'll like, how much do I, how much do, you know, do I owe you another 100?
No, you guys are fine with what you guys did. You guys didn't really take it up a notch, and you didn't spend that much time back there. Remember how those rounds go, so everything's fine.
Yeah.
You're back out to the bar. Hollow and Raven, you guys are all together now. You know, Hollow with Onryo and the girls. When you go out there, Madam Red just kind of like gestures towards the girls, and they kind of like look at you and turn and start heading back to the hallway, like they need to go back to the room.
Well, no, I wanted to keep them with us.
Oh, you want more time with them? Madam Red asks.
No, I want to have some drinks with them out here. Can we not do that?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can do that. And then she like looks to the girls and like calls them back. They come back and sit there, and she just says, "Yeah, if you need anything else off the menu, just grab me." And she kind of like turns back and starts tending to another person at the bar. Raven and Hollow,
I'll
what are you
just-
two doing at the
I
bar
was
while
saying, we're
Onryo's
kind
doing
of
this?
still like buddy, like near each other, but like, you know, as respectful as one can be in a place like this.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do human perspective.
Perception.
Perception?
Perceptions.
Yeah, human perception.
Just to see if we're getting anyone's like radar up.
Yeah, give me that. Yeah, everything seems to be normal. Everyone's pretty preoccupied with their own shit they got going on. Madam Red, after she gave the menu, she's just talking to another guy, probably just trying to land some more sales, you know? Seems like you guys are inconspicuous or under the radar. Raven, what are you doing during all this?
I'm gonna get up from the bar area because I'm still watching Madam whatever. I'm gonna shimmy over towards where the door is, kind of thing, and still watch it because when everything hits the fan, I'm gonna have to like probably take cover if the other person comes out of that door. But I don't want to be standing right there like an asshole. So I'm gonna go dance. I'll dance around this pole. Ooh, there it is.
All right, yeah, Raven's hanging out, trying to dance and stuff, but she's actually coming across a little awkward because let's not forget where that empathy is and how you're lacking the humanity. So you're trying to dance sexy, but it's coming off like Elaine from Seinfeld, if you remember when she was doing that goofy, awkward shit. Like
I am not sexy at all. I'm
you're
just
like you're trying to twerk, but it's like that Bob's Burger meme of you know what I'm talking. You know. Anyways, all right.
In the little burger costume.
You know, no. When the daughter, when she's like twerking, but it's like grinding it inward instead of out, like it's all nerdy, awkward, you know. But anyways, okay.
Very
So, yeah,
stiff body.
Yeah, Raven's
I'm
definitely
very awkward right now.
Yeah, you're not pulling off sexy anymore. You know, your empathy's down. You're a little cold. You're not smooth right now. But you're trying your hardest, and it's not really coming across wrong or anything, you know. But yeah, back
Just
to
not cute.
yeah, Coupler's got the car running. He's out. Hollow's chilling. Everything's looking normal. Raven's just trying to hang, but making her way kind of near the door. Onryo, you know that the program is about to trigger. Is there anything else anyone needs to do before this thing goes off?
No, my plan is to see if we can, you know, quickly, you know, if I can find this safe or whatever. If it's, you know, not right here, I'm not going to spend a bunch of time in getting myself shot over, you know, whatever is individual safe, and then we're out.
Yeah, no, the safe is there behind the bar. You can see it. You know, one of you would have to hop the bar to get to it.
Yeah.
Or go around it, but it's there. Madam Red is still dealing with a guy, and it's about then that the program goes off. And you can just hear the club just kind of go, and like all the lights go out. It goes like almost pitch black. I mean, it is really hard to see. Does anybody not have low light or thermovision or things to be able to see in darkness?
I just have my anti-dazzle.
Yeah, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So none of you have any type of night vision or anything like that?
No, not night vision.
No.
Or I need a slow
not
light.
yet.
Just double check it.
Light?
Oh yeah, you have anti-dazzle. I forgot you have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it went
anti-dazzle.
really dark. It's really hard for you to see right now. You heard that the safe clicked. You can hear some of the girls scream and start laughing a little bit. Some of the guys like, what the hell? What's going on? And then Madam Red, oh fuck, our power went out again. And then she kind of like turns and like bangs on the door behind her. It opens. That gang guy kind of like steps out and he's like, what the hell? And she's like, I don't know. Did you trigger something? And they start arguing in Chinese. And we can go back over to the same initiative since it's all kind of in the same, but we're over to Raven. And just remember, you guys have about, 10 turns, I think, before that slip floor
Before
sprays
the
up?
slip
Yeah.
floor goes in, yeah.
But Raven, it's over to you. What are you doing?
Well, now I'm not nowhere near the bar, so one of them will have to go and try to steal that stuff out of the bar. I guess I'm just gonna start trying to get towards the door with the darkness. Yeah, because I'm not standing near neither one of those girls, so I'm just fending for myself. I'm like, peace, I'm out. Fuck you, I'm out of
Raven
here.
way.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
if
fuck
you're
it,
going
I'm not
out the
in the mood
door,
for
like
this
you
shit.
can take them with you.
But are they next to me? Because I remember I moved them in the dance floor.
Yeah, no, they're at the
Well,
bar
you
with
were
Hollow.
next to me, and they were next to me, so.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I just don't know how big this is. So.
Yeah, how big of a space.
Oh yeah, and I see Master Beefy in the chat. What's up, man? That's our GM Jack, who streams our 2021 shot. He also plays on my one shot that I did with Terabella Pondsmith and Steve from Sirenscape and Rothan. But yeah, what's up, everybody in the chat? Just wanted to take a moment. But yeah, Raven, you're dancing over by the door. The girls are at the bar with Hollow still and on Rio. But you're at the door. You could go out if you want, or you could stay there and wait for them, or do whatever you want. You're at the door. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna just prop the door up and get some light in so they can see and be like, come to the bitches! I'm not fucking dealing with this shit. Let's go!
All right, yeah, you can do that. You open the door, and you know some of the neon glow from the alleyway is kind of shining in. You can hear music coming from the other place, and actually, like I should have stopped the Sirenscape. The music in the club kind of goes down when you kind of trigger the lights and power stuff, but the front opens. Some of the light comes in, so now you can at least see a little bit. And Madam Red is still arguing with the guy. What are you doing? Let's go over next in order. Coupler, you're in the car. You know all this is going on.
I'm going to lean out of the car and take a shot at the guy on the roof above the brothel. The one that has the rifle, not the crossbow guy. With Raven's rifle.
Okay. Yeah, we can go to... let me get out there to that map real quick. Let me bring you guys out there. Because that's where it's heading anyways, I imagine. So yeah, we can just put you guys are inside, we'll say. Raven's over there by the door. There you go.
Obviously, the other dude's above us.
Coupler, you just stepped out of the car. Where are you going? I just pulled your token there.
I'm just going to be like stepping out of the car by like the car door and take a shot at this guy right here.
Okay. Yeah, it's about, we'll say about 15 meters between there and going up. What are you using?
Raven's rifle.
Okay.
So she has to clean it later.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, 15 or higher.
Alright, I'm going to drop one and I'm going to use one luck just in case.
Yeah, and this is a straight DB.
Nice.
This guy isn't dodging. Nice, you hit. Great job. Give me the damage.
Alright, and what does that rifle have? A 5d6?
I believe.
Yeah,
Check.
5d6.
Yeah.
Alright.
Damn.
Oh, is that 17?
Yep.
Nice.
Blew his head off.
It's got a little raven luck on there.
Okay, cool.
Sort of wish I had aimed now, but
I know.
Yeah.
more luck.
No, great shot though. He took quite a bit of damage from that. On Rio, back over to you.
So I'm
you
gonna try.
and you heard that shot go off too. You know that something went off out there.
Yeah. I'm going to try to get to that safe and just grab whatever's in it. Don't
Okay.
care.
Yeah, give me an athletics roll. You're gonna have to jump that bar.
Alrighty.
Okay. Yeah, you hop over the bar. Yeah, you're by the safe. You hop the bar. You'd have to probably grab the shit in your next move, but while you do that, Madam Red and the guy both kind of like turn and look towards you like they noticed it. But Hollow, what are you doing? You noticed that he just jumped over the bar to.
Well, I'm grabbing each girl and I'm heading towards the door.
Okay. Cool. And give me a stealth roll.
Okay. Oh, damn it.
Holy
It's too
shit.
late to put luck on it.
You already.
Now you're good.
I just gotta say too, I just rolled for both of them to see their perception versus yourself, just to see if they notice you taking the girls out. And I literally rolled 2 1s, 3 1s. I did critical fails on both. Luckily only took one away, but oh my god, I've never
Nice.
rolled that twice in a row. That's crazy.
Yeah, apparently Onryo's a good distraction.
Yeah, you're slipping out with the girls. Raven's got the door open, and you're kind of getting over to the door with the girls, while Onryo's kind of taking all the attention while he jumped the bar. But yeah, the Madam Red kind of like screams, and she like backs up and kind of steps into the door behind her in the office. But the other guy that's standing there. Oh wait, let me get that guy. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Okay, yeah, he pulls out some Wolvers and takes a swing at you, Onryo.
You better move.
I gotta switch dice.
Damn.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, you evaded it. He takes another swing at you. Oh, I just rolled another 1. Are you kidding me? And I even switched. I switched 10s. I've rolled 4 1s in the past like minute, and I even
I
switched.
just rolled 2 8s in a row, basically.
This is weird.
Your nice new jacket survived the fight.
Yeah, really. Like
the neon glow on your badass jacket is throwing him off. He totally takes some
that
swings.
vengeful spirit.
Yeah, you dodge it. But yeah, you're at least able to do that. Back over to you, Coupler. Or no, sorry.
Raven.
Raven,
That
yeah.
was me.
Make this bigger so I can see. There we go.
I'm pretty much gonna be. I'm at the door looking around to see. I'll do a perception roll to see what's going on out here, or run out like
I mean,
a
you
bat
can
out of hell.
potentially shoot this guy. Don't you have at least a gun or no?
Oh my gun with me. I have my leg. I'm just not in the mood. Alright, what is my leg again? My heavy pistol.
I mean, if anything, Raven, you're a solo that's real cold right now and low on empathy. This is like what you definitely want to do.
Yeah, like you would like, just fuck murder these people. Like,
Yeah.
I know. I just don't feel
they're
like
not
wasting my
human to you.
bullets.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Because I still have my pistol on my leg. So it's my heavy pistol, isn't it?
Yeah, don't you have it like built into your leg?
Yeah.
I mean, you have your heavy pistol in there, I believe, and then you have your very heavy pistol in your holster, right? Or
Yeah.
did you take everything off?
No, I took everything off, and I just have my heavy pistol.
Okay, then you have your heavy pistol at least. You can do that.
Yeah. As I'm opening the window, I'm just gonna nonchalantly just aim towards him. So it's my handgun.
Who are you shooting at?
The guy that's got his Wolverines at Unreal, the bartender.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, he's right there. 13 or higher. You just got to beat a 13. Nice. Give me the damage.
Bad day.
Let's see, where is my handgun? Heavy pistol. There it is.
Nice. All right,
Forget
cool.
you get a second shot too.
Yeah, it's a rate of fire
shots.
too with that pistol. Yeah, give me another one.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just being very cool at the door, like, haha, whatever, bitches.
Hit your
She
handgun.
lost her will to kill.
Did you roll again or no?
No, hit handgun.
I am. I don't know why it's
No,
not
but I
going.
meant
Did
today.
it go?
I meant today.
There it goes.
Did it go?
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah, I went.
17.
It's a hit. Give me the damage.
Okay. Yeah, I'm hitting
Nice.
it, but like I guess I wasn't on the actual button with the arrow.
All right, yeah, another hit. You know, he's just kind of like taking some hits, and he's grunting out. You see a little bit of blood spray, but he's still standing. He's still going. Coupler, over to you.
I'm gonna take another shot at the guy on the roof.
Yeah, and he backed away. I forgot to mention that on his turn. Sorry about that.
All right.
He backed
do I have
away out
line
of
of-
sight.
Do I have line of sight to the other guy over here on the?
No, you would have to go down the alley to get to him.
All right. For that one then, I have no one to shoot at, so I am just going to wait, take cover behind the car until I can either see them. So yeah, I'll just wait. I'll take cover behind the car, so get out of their line of sight too.
Okay, you back up and take some cover. Onryo, over to you.
I mean, my intent is to grab this stuff and then go get out.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
you could use this turn to grab that shit. You know, that guy just took some swings at you. You dodged it. You can just totally ignore him, dodge his swings, try to grab that shit. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
That can be your action. Yeah, you grab it. You can basically see there's, you know, it looks like a couple cred chips, some stacks of Euro bucks there. You can pretty much try to, you know, grab it all.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab it all, you know, shove it in any like pocket I have or whatever, and then obviously, you know, I don't know if I can try to move or if I have to wait.
Yeah, you
to
have a
do
move.
that.
You're right there. You can grab that. Give me an athletics though.
All right. So 13.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. No, you grab it. I just wanted to see if you fail at, you know, dropping it and shit. But yeah, you easily grab it. It's not hard. You've grabbed things before, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you grab it all. Now you have a movement. You have a movement.
So I mean, I want to get out. I'm done with this area. So.
Yeah, you can make your way. You have enough movement. You can make it over to the door. You can't get fully out, but you can get over kind of where Raven is.
So yeah, I'll get over to the door and then, you know, get ready to grab my pistol in case, you know, I need it.
Yeah.
You know,
No
on our
problem.
way out to the car.
Yeah, you run over there. Hollow, what are you doing? You're at the door with the two girls. You could go, you know, all the
Okay,
way out
I'm
now
gonna-
if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna run towards the car. I'm like pretty much doing bat out of hell. I don't need somebody grabbing the girls.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're dragging the girls with you. Okay.
Wait, what was that? What'd you say?
I said she's dragging the girls with her. I'm
Yeah, the
assuming?
girls are going with Hollow. That's what she was doing. So yeah, you step out into the alley if you want to move your token out there.
Can I go farther?
Out this door.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and you can still, you just stepped out the door, and I think, what's your move? You can probably go, you know, some more squares than that. Your move is 7, so you have another, like, 6 squares you can move.
Okay, I'm
can
gonna
come out
do
here.
that.
Okay. And,
Stay low.
yeah, and when you do that, you come out. Now, going back around, the guy on the roof still hasn't poked back out. You don't know where that guy went or whatever, but when you came out the door, the guy on the fire escape kind of came to the other end and took a shot out at you when you stepped out the door. That's the guy with the crossbow. Let me just...
So I should roll a dodge?
Yeah, give me your...
Is your reflex at 8?
Yeah, her reflex is 8 or higher, right?
Pretty sure it is. Where is it?
It'd be top on the left side of your character sheet.
Yeah, just look for REF and see if it's 8 or higher.
Oh, it's 7.
No, you can't dodge, so give me 1
So
second.
it's just whatever the DV is. For
Yeah, it's a hit.
range.
It's a hit, and you've got to give me a resist torture and drugs. This crossbow, it has some biotoxins on it.
Okay.
Did you get a 15 or higher? No. Okay, so you're getting 3d6 damage direct. Okay, that's 12.
He'll roll, not you.
Yeah, 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 12 damage from your HP. Biotoxin. You can feel it kind of burning into your skin and bloodstream a bit as you take that damage. And then run down the alley towards Coupler. Yeah, and back inside the bar, Madam Red still hasn't come out of the back room. It seems like when shit started getting violent, she kind of dipped there. The rest of the room, you hear some girls screaming as shots went off and shit got kind of violent. Most of the girls ran back to the hallway. Some of the guys are hiding behind couches and things you can kind of see in the dark room of no lighting. But Raven, it's back over to you. That guy is standing there with his Wolvers. I think I didn't write down his turn order, but I think he goes right after you. I believe. Oh no, he's supposed to go right now, right?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because then Raven shot him. Sorry, he's in that turn order. I didn't write him down, but yeah, he takes another swing at you on Rio when you ran by to get out the door.
Okay.
17 or higher. Are you dodging? 17 or higher? Yeah, he hits.
Yeah, so he hit.
And this is Wolvers melee, so put your SP in half, round it up.
So rounded up. So I guess it would be.
Like if your SP is 11, you know what I mean? It would be 6.
So it'd be 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
13
Okay. So
total.
it'd be
So yeah.
7 damage. Right?
Yeah, 7 damage total. But yeah, he takes that swing at you, and he takes another swing.
Okay.
Takes another couple swings at you, as you go by. This one's just a 15. Yeah, you dodged that one.
Okay.
So one hit kind of sliced in you, a little bit deep, took some damage. The other one kind of missed. You evaded and dodged as you make your way to the door with a handful of goods from the safe. But yeah, you're at the door. You'll be able to get out. Or no, you already ran to the door in the last move. This happened while you were running. So yeah, back over to Raven. On Rio's at the door with a handful of cash. Took some slices. You hear gunshots outside. Yeah, that guy won't be able to see you from there.
I'm gonna shoot back at that guy so he doesn't come running at us.
Okay.
Where's my hand?
Yeah, and this should really be a 13 or higher, not 15 like I said earlier, but you still beat it before. You beat it this time too. Give me the damage. Okay, you have another shot.
Yeah.
Ready to fire a 2. You want to use it?
Yeah.
Go for it. Give me handgun.
Oh, I accidentally closed out my screen. Hold on. I'm a little trigger happy with the clicker.
Nice. It's a hit. Give me the damage. Nice.
Motherfucker.
Ooh.
That put a smile on Raven's face.
Yeah, he's not doing good. You see him kind of like grab, and let me just double check. Did that hit 2 6s? No.
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 Yeah, but either way, you see him grabbing himself and kind of cough up some blood like that. You definitely did a lot of hurt to him right now. He's still up. He's still able to fight, but he might be working under some negative mods with how much damage he took. You can tell. But yeah, over to you, Coupler.
Do I still have no line of sight to any of these guys?
No line of sight right now.
Alright, I'm gonna get in the car, close the door, and get ready, because it does take an action to get in the car.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, you got it. You can even pull it up to the alley bit, or at least be ready to in the next. But yeah, you get in. It's been running, I take it, right? Because you never did say turn it off when you jumped out.
I never turned it off. I just stepped out the door.
Yeah. You stepped out, ran in the alley, took a shot, ran back, hopped back in. On Rio, over to you.
So can I take a shot at this guy who keeps trying to stab me before I move?
Yeah, the guy inside is somewhere over here by the bar. Let me see. But no, you've already ran, dodged his moves as he tried to hit you. You're over by the door. He's over by the bar.
Okay, so I can't see him at this point?
I mean, you can see him. He's over by the bar, just like Raven's been shooting him.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do, is like take some shots and then leave.
Oh, you can. You can take some shots and then
okay.
dip out. Go for it. Give me... What do you got? A handgun? Regular heavy handgun?
So it's just my heavy pistol.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it's a 13 or higher. Or higher than 13, I should say. Nice. Give me the damage.
Nice.
Pistol. 7 damage.
Yeah, he's still hanging on, but that hurt him. Some more blood splatter. He kind of coughs out. Give me another one. You got rate of fire 2.
Yep.
Nice. It's a hit. Give me the damage.
9 damage.
Nice. Yeah, he kind of like falls to the ground. He's taking a knee. He's coughing up blood. You see his wolvers retract. He's on death's door. What do you want to do? You got a movement.
I'm getting the hell out of here. In question, I do ablate the armor the one time that I took damage, right?
You should have blade.
Oh, that's weird. Just real quick, Steve from Sirenscape, if you're still in the chat, I just went to go switch the sound set over to Out on the Streets of Forlorn Hope, and it says you cannot play Out on the Streets, not authorized. So it must be glitching, just like they couldn't hear the brothel thing. Maybe something happened, but yeah, Out on the Streets won't play for me. But okay. Regardless, what are you guys doing? You just ran out?
Yeah, I ran out. I was asking. It's still ablates armor for melee, right?
Oh, melee? Yeah, it ablates armor.
I just want to mark that off.
Yeah, anytime.
Right, I can fix your jacket.
Yeah. But over to Hollow.
Okay, I'm gonna do a move action and then do a action to get in the car.
Okay, cool. And the girls follow suit. They're right behind you. They do the same thing. They get over to the car and hop in. Over to... you can't really see the guy on the fire escape. You don't know what he's doing. You don't know what the guy on the roof is doing. It's about getting close to the time of when probably that slip floor shit is going to trigger. But Raven, what are you doing?
I step out and my move is 6. So can I just run to the car?
Yeah, you could totally run over to the car. You just won't have an action to get in. You can get in the next round.
Yeah, because I don't have my rifles and I can't see that guy, and I don't want to try to shoot him with my hand because that's not going to reach.
Yeah, well, it will, but yeah, it's a little more difficult. So yeah, totally. Run over to the car where Coupler and everybody is. You can go over there. And on Rio. Coupler, sorry.
Oh, I was like...
Coupler?
For me, can I use an action to open the door for her?
Yeah.
I don't really have much I could do, so...
Yeah, you can open the doors, make sure everybody can hop in fairly quick. You got the car running and ready to go. On Rio, over to you.
I'm jumping in the car.
Okay. Yeah, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah, everybody jumps in the car. As you're jumping in, just for the sake of satisfaction, you can hear some spraying noises off in the distance and some slipping and falling and things going on like that. So at least you know your
Chaos
virus
has ensued.
Yeah. I'll at least give you that little bit of satisfaction. You kind of hear that as you're hopping in the car over the loud music and everything. It doesn't make sense, but somehow you heard that. So.
Even if it's just imagined.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you're in the car. What's everybody doing? Initiative is kind of done. You guys are all together. The girls are there. You can tell they're very anxious and like, what's her name? Daniela. She just like looks to you and she's like, Cyrus?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
She's like,
I only ever saw the pictures King sent.
Oh, okay.
You looked a lot different back then.
I was wondering who was coming to get me, and oh, it's you. Okay, great. Do you have your agent? Did you tell King?
We didn't know if I was gonna get here or not, but yeah, well, let's get you out of here first. I'm gonna gun the car and start getting out of here, and I'm gonna make notice. Did you actually get shot by an arrow, Hollow?
Yes, it's very painful. I am most annoyed.
I think it's been like 100 years since someone's been shot with an arrow.
The worst part is I'm gonna have to go to some bit-rate surgeon who's gonna leave me a scar, but I can't like sew up my own ass.
Fine. But yeah, after that, let's get out of here.
Okay. Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, I'm just like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you do
A
that.
little bit. We just pissed off the triad.
Yeah, you can totally do that. Where you guys want to go? You guys are all in the car. It seems like your virus and everything successfully worked. You were able to kind of shoot off and defend yourself to the people that were on a roof and fire escape. Obviously, some people took a little bit of damage, hollow on Rio in the system and such, and some Wolver damage. But you guys are in the car. You guys successfully got out. You're in the street. Where are you headed? What are you doing?
I saw that there was a church in like Little Europe where maybe we can drop this girl off while she gets a hold of King, and I can find a safe place to send him. Maybe even have King meet us there. That way we can get the girl somewhere safe.
Yeah, you can do that.
I don't-
Yeah, you can. You
I
get
gotta
on the
find
agent. You look up
name of the
the.
place.
Yeah, you look up the nearby church. You
Holy
can-
Angels Church.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you find that. You know it's nearby. It kind of that gets you out of the combat zone a bit too, right? So that's good.
Yeah.
And I believe just for the sake of conversation and you looking up and trying to head there, that's also in the direction of Source, if I'm correct.
In the same area.
Yeah, the address that you got on that note, and let me just double check that, leads to Little Europe. Is that where you said you're headed?
Yeah, that's where the Holy Angels Church is. It's in Little Europe.
Yeah, that's where it is. That's where that Source office is, actually right next to the Danger Girl offices. So yeah, you're heading into Little Europe. You're trying to get to that church. As you get out of the combat zone successfully and you start heading into Little Europe, you're just about getting to where the church is, that address, and suddenly you hear some sirens behind you, and you look in your rear view and you can see it's the district police, the ones that kind of police the Little Europe district, and they're ripping up behind you. You hear some screeching and stuff, and some sirens and lights going off. You're being pulled over. But we're gonna end the session right there. I think it's a great place to stop. I think everybody did awesome at the brothel. I was a little worried that you weren't gonna go and play in the system and kind of take that route. I knew you had the two options and stuff, and I was like, oh man, this might get kind of bloody and rowdy if you're just guns blazing doing it. But I like the tactfulness of that virus and such. That's why even though you pulled off the rolls and got away, I wanted to at least mention that it went off and people slipped and slid and shit, because I really like that. I thought that was fun. That was cool.
Clever.
Hell yeah.
Slip and slide.
But yeah, we'll leave it there. You guys are heading into Little Europe. District PD are pulling you guys over. Setting off some sirens. And just for the sake of conversation, we know Coupler's driving. Where is everybody sitting?
Well,
I'll just
I always have Raven as my shotgun for very good
I'll
reason.
just be in
Yeah,
the
I'm
back,
gonna
kind of crammed in with the other two girls.
Bunch of ladies.
Well, three girls.
Yeah, I guess we can just say what Hollow and Onryo maybe on the ends, and the two girls in the center. Raven, shotgun, Coupler driving. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, cool. Then yeah, that's what
And-
we're doing.
Drunk again?
Yeah, and we'll leave it on that. We'll leave it on that. Just real quick, I just want to say thanks to everybody in the chat, everybody that joined us and tuned in. Shout out to all our sponsors, especially Sirenscape. I really love the sound sets. I'm gonna have to get in there and see what glitched, why you guys couldn't hear it, and why I couldn't access other ones for a second. It might have something to do with us making Steve making that custom one for the brothel, which sounded awesome. I'm so happy with that. Everybody will be able to check that out in the YouTube archived version. But yeah, shout out to all our sponsors: Cyberfight Clothing and Elderwood Academy, Level Up Dice, Lion Banner Games, who made this map right here. I really love his work. We've got some other map makers helping us. We also got that new sponsor, Legend Keeper, and we'll start using that soon too. It's a really cool resource. Other than that, thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you check out the links in the description. Like and share the video. Make sure you subscribe to Cyberpunk Uncensored on Twitch and on YouTube. Kicking out, GM tips and Red crash course videos like daily, doing interviews. We got live play. We also are supporting other GMs. It's not just me now. We have GMs streaming 2020 and Red. They're doing one-shots and ongoing. So, check out everything we have, and we'd love to see you. Any last
Maybe
words?
some video games in the future.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely need to be streaming some 2077 when that comes out too.
I was gonna ask, what video games should you guys stream on this channel?
I haven't heard. Is there something new coming out or?
Yeah. Only the game that I've been waiting for years.
Yeah. But
It's finally coming.
Any last words from anybody?
No. Looking forward to next week for sure.
I had a fun time. Sorry if I was a little awkward.
We're getting used to it at this point.
Yeah.
Also,
Raven
I don't
will
think my
keep us
car
out
has
of
the right
trouble.
tags.
Yeah.
Raven's got to make sure she doesn't have a loose tongue getting pulled over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, you got to
She's
remember
a loose cannon.
Raven with that low empathy. You got to remember to play her a little bit cold and calculated and stuff. And I think you kind of were in there a little bit. I had to pull you back into battle and stuff. Just remember, she's a little cold till she can get that therapy from Hollow. But again, you're gonna need some downtime. You're gonna need to pull this off. And right now, you guys are kind of still in the thick of things. So we'll see how that turns out next week. Other than that, this week I just want to say Happy Thanksgiving to everybody that's watching. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Valerie, who my beautiful wife who plays Raven. We're going to be celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow. So I just want to let people know I'm probably not going to be posting a Red Crash Course video tomorrow. I'm actually going to take one day off from kicking out Cyberpunk content, if you can believe that. And I'm just going to hang out with the family and kind of, eat turkey and stuff like that. What do you guys have planned for Thanksgiving?
I'm staying home. I'm going to do kind of the video thing with my parents, my brother and his wife, just kind of doing the safe, not traveling during pandemic times. It's just kind of my personal thing.
Pandemic? Is that another video game coming out? I haven't heard of that either.
There is a video game. So,
I haven't heard of video games or pandemics lately. That's weird.
So yeah, just kind of kicking it, hanging out, chatting with them. I work on Friday, so it's not like I can do a lot of, and I work tomorrow, so not a lot of time off right now. That I'm taking time off for when 2077 comes out.
Oh yeah. What do you guys have planned? Anybody that doesn't know, Eric, who plays Coupler, and Ariel, who plays Hollow, they're a married couple as well, just like me and Raven. We're just waiting for Rio for Daniel to get married, so then we can have our fifth player or whatever. But but what do you guys have planned for Thanksgiving?
Like you, we're probably gonna be celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow, and Ariel's gonna be working over the next few days too.
Okay.
So. Yeah, we'll be contacting family a lot and just probably having video chats.
Nice. All right, cool. Yeah, and I just want to say, specifically Happy Thanksgiving to Chris Bennett there, Reservoir Panda, and Ekian, and I hope I said that right. I know I always ask you. And obviously the guys at Sirenscape, everybody tuned into the chat. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. But we'll see you next time, next week.
Yep.
Check out all the streams and video content. Thanks so much. Take care.
Bye.
Hi, everyone.
Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy